Alrighty, I tricked the cat into leaving. That's achievement number 1, trick cat. Achievement number 2 is to start the stream officially. How is everybody doing? We're officially live, and we're starting a little bit later, but we're still gonna have a great time. So, let's get this bad boy going, shall we? Yeah. Okay. Ah, there we go. Why does that little hair thing there always fuck up? Alright. Alright, motherfuckers, y'all ready? Holy shit, that's loud in my ears.
That was loud.
You know, I started to launch the game. I pulled everything up and I clicked the launch game and it didn't go. So now I'm finally open April 20. Sorry.
I'm not there yet.
I even said as I jumped in, it's like I'm already on.
I was gonna say.
I'm so gonna be ahead of this.
Why do I have?
I had to go make a drink, so that's my excuse.
Perfect.
I mean, you.
No excuses, just result.
Hey!
20 minutes.
Look, it's a wild Trevor. Holy shit. Wild CW3. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing terrible.
Really?
Claire Bear.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm not available to play Flipsis, you should just play Flipsis because I
The
feel
problem
like
is he's not
you do it
available.
very well. I mean,
Well,
I know, but
So what
sometimes
needs
you
to
might
happen
be-
what needs to happen is you basically get hit in the head, and then all of a sudden you got a Jekyll Hyde thing going on.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
I feel like that kind of fits her anyway. So
What was the...
Okay. So, sorry, good.
I was gonna say, something made me think of you, CW3, the other day. Is something D&D related? I can't remember why. But I was just like...
very descriptive.
Oh, fuck.
He's walking down the street, he saw in the window shop a perfect mannequin and was like, CW.
Yeah.
You see a bunch of Scully
Was it
boys
in
running
regards
around.
to
First he thought Sonya, and then he thought
was it in regards to killing PCs, Curse of Strahd, or
Jolt?
Oh, no, it was
Bart?
definitely one of the memes, one of those D&D memes we posted.
Yeah, it was probably
party has
the
4
Curse of
people.
Strahd one is what I was thinking.
what the DM expected, what we got.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. That was
There's
it.
also one similar, well, not to that, but speaking of
I gotta
necromancers,
go.
whereas
Fine.
like this warrior's like, you have my axe, the rangers,
Oh, yeah.
you have my bow, the necromancer is, you have this bard.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's the one where it's just like, I must revenge
must
my brother.
avenge my
Oh,
brother, yeah.
that's what, yeah, it starts with that, and I have my.
Yeah,
Ooh.
in my Curse of Strahd game that I'm running right now, one member of the group actually just did run into Urkinok and
Nice.
unceremoniously killed him, but he got brought back due to the dark powers. So,
of course.
Poor
As you
Urkinok.
do.
and like he was just like, wait, what's your name again? Urkinok Mernigel Dardingle, and like he just lost it.
Yeah.
He's like, you're making that shit up. Say that again.
Say that again, motherfucker.
It's Urkinok
Yeah, there we
Mernigel
go.
Dardingle, and don't you forget it.
Oh, I just tried to open up the image, the tone the DM wanted versus the tone they ended up with, and it's a dead image now.
Aw.
Feels bad.
Oh,
Aww.
I know the one you're talking about,
Dead,
though.
it's
That's
never
pretty...
coming back.
It's never coming. Gone forever. Alright, let's get this thing started for real. Get out of here, CW3. We love you, but get the fuck out of here. Exactly.
Oh yeah, I had something I wanted to say,
Bye.
Nah,
which was
he's
Stranger Things. I finished
season 3?
3.
Yeah, it's so much better than
Yes.
season 2, right?
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
Really?
I don't think it was as good as season 1. I still think that's the best.
Yeah, sure. But it's better than
part of it.
season 2. That's
Yeah.
for
Way
sure.
better than
And then
season
the other thing that I wanted to say is the trailer for season 4 wasn't really that much of a spoiler.
Yeah, because there's no body in the end of season
and
3.
also because they had the little post-credit sequence where they were like, in
American,
Russia,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they said, "Don't take the American." It was like they didn't show a body. There wasn't even gore around where he was.
Yeah, it's kind of just like but
Okay,
well,
yeah, but technically, I would say qualifiers under spoiler because intended you would not guess that. Whatever.
I think the image for the preview of like of the thing that was a little bit much. It was just like
Yeah,
okay,
they really should not have made that the trailer image.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like that's everyone pretty much knew that was the case afterward, but ultimately you still want to feel like, oh shit,
Yeah. Like
he's
having a
dead,
no shit
and
moment.
then, like, you still
Yeah,
want that
I
no
like
shit moment,
to
and
hope
if
that
you
Steve's
already
doing
know
it.
at the beginning of season 4 that, like,
Yeah,
he's
but
right
I
there.
already knew. Like it had no oh shit moment for me in the trailer. It was just like, yeah, that makes sense.
No. I mean, in season 3,
Oh, they should have left that out. Is
when
what
it
you're saying?
no, when that
Oh.
when I don't want to speak too much because I mean I don't know.
I think
who's
we've all
listening to
watched
stream.
it. Oh,
I
right,
know,
right,
but
right.
I know that we
Yeah.
have, but I don't know who's listening to stream.
Yeah.
But like in season 3, when the oh shit moment happens, they want, like, you should in that moment believe this person is gone. And then afterwards they go over to the spot and you're like, oh, there's no
What's up,
body.
Root of
Oh,
all
there's
beers?
no
I see
blood. And
the
then they say
first
the
thing,
about
but I
the
don't see any
American,
whispers
and
right
then at
now,
that
so
point,
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be able to check them for a
oh,
bit.
but you still
Good
have
enough.
that, like, no moment.
Mhm.
Whereas if you hadn't watched that last episode,
Here's my
and
thing.
you saw
I never once
trailer.
believed it actually happened because I just know how writers write these days.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
That's
I
it
didn't
seemed
think
like
it
a
happened because I knew it was a work of fiction. So
Yeah, but
Fair
guys,
point.
Bob died.
I mean, it was a. I
Bob
was
did
if
die.
there was
fucking
no,
Bob, he had to
um,
return some jewelry. He'll be
if
back.
there was no season 4, it would have been a perfectly believable death. But with the
Yes.
season
Yeah.
4 coming back, that's what made it like, okay, so
Mhm.
we'll see where
And
it's going.
yeah, I think they actually wrapped it up really well with season 3,
did.
except for that little bit post there. So I kind of am questioning whether or not it needed a season 4.
Well, that's what I don't think. Season 4 wasn't confirmed at the end of season 3, was it?
No, I don't know.
No,
I
but
think it was
that little thing at the end basically said, yeah, we
Yeah,
have more to tell.
they
If
already
it
knew
actually
Oh,
that.
hear it.
absolutely. The thing
Yeah.
at the end. But I'm talking about, like, the death itself happening.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It was confirmed in the sense that that's what everyone believed in character.
Yeah.
Except
That's it.
yes, everyone in the
Including Winona Ryder. She believes he's dead too.
I don't.
she-
Sorry, I don't.
The
That,
actress does.
I know,
Yeah.
and I don't put it
Right.
past her.
actress Winona Ryder.
I don't put it past her. Somebody fucking find and post that GIF of what is it, the Winona Ryder? You know what I'm talking about. I'll find it.
Yeah. I think like the thing that gets me the most is Elle's facial expressions are spot on 100% of the time. Like that's the main thing that I've like every scene I'm like, yeah, that's how somebody would look in that situation.
That's so. The fuck?
Yeah. She's not all there. And that's okay. All right.
I mean, that's
great.
why she's perfect for
Yeah.
that role.
Like how much of it's acting and how much was
of
just
it
like
is
put
just
on
her
set
being-
and just
yeah.
like
Just do your thing, girl. Yeah.
No, so,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
didn't give her any lines. They just threw it.
yeah, it could actually.
She actually
be,
thinks that she's in like.
This is the world.
Now,
by
your
the
son
way.
Will
This
has
is
gone
what's
missing.
happening.
Oh no!
What?
Put her light. The lights are
That's
lighting
why-
up.
That's why she made this face at the ceremony, because she's like, "Wait, this is."
Wait,
A
this
show?
is a show?
I thought I was getting a medal of heroism for defeating the Demogorgon.
Yeah, like,
Jesus.
I thought this was a Medal of Honor happening.
Yeah. All right. Game time. Let's fucking do
Back to
this.
the real world of D&D. Let's go.
So, the previous session was pretty straightforward. You guys left the High Cathedral at the High Hall, going over to the west side of El Terrell to find the Grand Cemetery, where the Grand Cemetery Chapel was. As you approached it through the city, you had some interactions with a group of gnarly ghouls. Fought them in the streets, killed them, took some items off of one of them who seemed to be a former adventurer, probably fallen it when El Terrell hit hell. You then had to hide in a house as a flaming rider, a Narzugan, a hell rider basically, came traipsing through the streets, seemingly on patrol. And with Hamon's quick thinking of distracting using a crying and squealing teacup pig, you avoided combat with that thing. Continuing onwards towards the cemetery, you arrived there and found that there were undead bits and bobs all around the fence of this thing, looking like it had suffered a lot of damage as well with the arrival to Avernus. As the lightning in the sky from the chaotic orb above flashed and illuminated the grounds, you saw the arms and legs and torsos and heads that were spiked upon the fence of this place twitch in unison, all seemingly alive. Making your way through the graveyard towards the purple glowing chapel, you saw in the distance and in the fog dozens upon dozens of undead skeletons wandering the gravesides, zombies shambling and dragging their feet through the exhumed holes where they seem to have risen from. And as you got close to the chapel itself, 3 large looming shapes charged out from the shadow of the porch. 3 minotaur skeletons, which were dealt with fairly quickly. Sonya's bludgeoning mace of smashingness doing work.
That's the name.
Yeah, bludgeoning mace of smashingness. And as you got closer, you found that there was these pillars in front of the chapel as well. And recognizing that they all depicted different heroes, including the, that one guy named Van Lancer Eagle Talon. and Dop Hooser. That one's a good one. He's the Canadian Mountie hero. Dop Hooser.
Dop Hooser.
You
Yeah.
betcha. Don't you know?
Yeah,
Yep.
my name's Officer Dop
Going
Hooser.
for a rip, are you, bud?
Going out for a rip.
Using his hockey stick.
So, as you approach, spirits
What's up,
exhume themselves from the pillars, and Hamon, doing what he does best, did his history checks and memorized those names, calling them out and touching these pillars, which then gave off a holy radiant aura, smoking some of those buds, eh? As they came out of the pillars.
Okay, I really want to
like a
make like
hot
a
coffee for
Mountie cleric, and it's just like, oh, that wound there looks pretty bad. It's, well, you just slather some maple syrup on that. You'll be good as gold.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Sorry you got hurt. And then it just
This
heals
is
up.
good. This is gonna sting a little, but sorry
Wait,
about that.
cleric barbarian who enrages when people are impolite.
Use your manners.
No, because they don't ever get angry.
They don't ever get angry.
So
That's
Have you
interesting.
seen
No
them
one's
lose
ever
a
seen.
hockey
Have you
game?
watched
Thing
literally
is-
any hockey ever?
Yeah. Like,
that's not them angry. They're just very
Problem is
friendly.
that very few
That's them
people
at their
survive.
That's them at their feral, their height of feralness.
They've gone
Very few
feral.
people
They've gone true
Yeah,
Canadian at
that's
that
the
point.
problem.
Just like,
God,
sorry about this, but
primal.
I'm gonna have to punch you in the face for my teammate there.
Yeah, oh, I
Just a
understand,
shock.
eh? All right. So, as you fought these spirits, a gaunt individual showed himself. His body in a far state of decay, his black dreadlocks hanging from his head, his long, sharpened fingernails at his side, and his kind of bloodshot, lifeless eyes looking at you. And he introduced himself as Gideon, the caretaker and priest here in the chapel. And through conversation, you learned that he was charged with defending the chapel against demons, which you made sure he clarified, and saying demons, not devils. He then also mentioned that he had seen Ulda Ravengard, the Grand Duke who you are trying to find, and allowed him to enter the ossuary beneath the chapel, since he wasn't a demon and he didn't seem to be, any harm whatsoever. And so, with you guys agreeing to allow this obvious undead and probably not too great of a person around for now, in light of finding your objective, you entered into the chapel, making your way to this central area, this vestment chamber, where, as Gideon directed you to the stairwell that was leading down to the darkness, you heard a horrible clattering noise as rising from the depths is a slew of disgusting demons, along with a demonic giant scorpion. So, as we
Does
start,
he respond to the name Nipples?
he does not respond to the name Nipples.
Damn, had to try.
Yeah. So, let's roll for initiative as we get started in this first fight.
Oh, hell yeah. Initiative perturb. Oh, let me change.
Sorry,
Form
I was
action
on
this round.
Advil PM last time I played. So did we get a rest before this fight or no?
No.
Okay, thanks. Make sure I didn't miss something.
No.
The okay thanks sounded like directed at us for not letting a rest happen
Thanks.
before coming in here. Okay.
There was an
where am I?
attempt to
There
get a
I am.
short rest, and
Yes, there was an
Oh,
attempt.
Right. That happened.
Yep.
Plus, I can at least use my thumb for typing again, so this is great.
Ooh, good.
All right. You okay there?
Yeah, that's how I
I need
feel.
my like character sheet open and shit, and I'm just like, ah.
How many of these weird bug-looking nasty dudes did we see? I should two.
Two there.
Oh, those are your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, those are our friends. Okay. I mean, to be fair,
You've seen
in
army of
character,
scorpions snapping
in
on
character, I'm thinking they need to get roasted, toasted as well.
Sure.
They look evil. They must be.
Yeah,
That works.
totally.
Wait, who's our friends?
The weird bugs.
Oh, I'm
Buggy
Batman.
boys.
Ellipsis. Sorry, I didn't switch my.
Okay. So we're now.
Pretty sure Amona's not taking his eye off of.
Amon, you are up first.
Oh damn! All right.
Wait, so who's our friends?
The buggy boys.
You see Gideon here, and
He's our
these two
friend.
guys raise their tridents at the creatures rising up the steps.
Okay, so I can hear things coming up the steps, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're
yeah,
like,
okay. I can assume the bad. Oh man.
Shit, man.
Kinda wanna hit him anyways. Yeah, that's probably not the play. What's radius on that? It's 20 feet, right?
On what?
Fireball.
Oh, that'll cook
Oh,
most of
God.
you guys.
I'm trying to say, because if I put it as far as I can see, it still hits.
Hamon and
No, just Sonya and what's his
or
face?
sorry, why did I say Hamon? Sonya.
And then depending how the staircase, it would hit. Porkins, what do you feel about some friendly fire?
I don't.
Damn it. All right, fine. We won't
I
do
mean,
that.
you'll be fine. Probably. You would want to singe my
Thank you
eyebrows
for
on
that raid.
purpose?
I agree. I really appreciate that, Crouch Couch.
God damn it, my perfect features.
I just drew those on.
All right, so
Sorry, I'm
with
yeah,
the
no,
with the addition of our channel points, aka the squad points that we got going right
Uh-oh.
now,
Yep.
so we already have some rolling in. So
Oh shit. Okay.
Hamon, you will have inspired for your first roll, so you'll be granted advantage on your first roll.
So, okay. I need something I used to roll for then.
I believe inspired is that. Hold up, let me just double check.
Okay.
Yes, inspired audiences roll advantage, so you'll have advantage on your next check here. Glimmer has a stored divine hand, so you have a stored +3 on whatever roll you want to make. And we have two other ones. We have a redeemed inspired audience for. Oh, interesting. Inspired audience for Sonya, so Sonya will have advantage on his first attack roll or skill check, and then one for Gideon, because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. So what are you gonna do, Mr. Hamon?
I need something that has an attack. So what we're gonna do is go and cast Mind Spike on this goddamn scorpion.
Yeah.
Spike 'em, boys.
Okay.
Put ogres float around his head, and once I find the spell and I click on it, oh, it's not an attack. It's a never mind. Well, whatever.
I mean, you'll still have it saved. So,
Uh-huh.
okay. So it needs a wisdom save on this. El Gianto Scorpion. Fails the wisdom save. So yeah, it squeals out in pain as it takes 11 psychic damage, and now you will be able to track it wherever you want to.
Good. And then I'll take a step to get behind our devilish friend here because I do not trust him.
Okay. There we go. Some more
Oh,
combat.
and I regenerate level 1 spell slot.
You do. All right. On the Buggy Boys' turn, they rush forward, striding. Come on, you piece of shit. There you go. Point. Point. And they will both stab at said scorpion. So claw, trident, claw, trident. Oh, poor scorpion. Yeah.
Oh.
So the This one is a 7 slashing, 8 piercing,
Ooh,
15
boy.
slashing, 10 piercing. So 25, 32, 39. Wow,
Dude,
neato.
this guy's getting fucking
Glimmer.
pillar.
Alright. I'll look at the scorpion and I'll call out. It must be cold in here because those are some big nips.
Got him.
Oh.
Against the scorpion. Another
Yeah.
wisdom save here. Oh my goodness. Okay.
He did his best.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, please.
You kill it with an insult. Nice.
Oh, God.
As this thing just immediately disintegrates. It disintegrates into just like a pile of ichor on the floor.
Wow. One
Self-conscious.
rounded that bitch.
Yeah. Sonya. Or any bonus action glimmer.
Sonya, show them your face, and I'll inspire him.
Oh.
Because I have no idea what else is coming up those stairs.
That's true, actually. We don't know.
Point. Oh, that's goopy.
Is that the scorpion?
Yeah, that's where the scorpion was.
It's an ex-scorpion.
Okay.
So the nips the nips leaked milk everywhere. Is that what happened?
That's not milk, that's green.
That's
Yeah, but like you know,
uh,
it's scorpion milk or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know
That's like
what milk.
That's
you're
like
drinking
late
up
90s
there.
Nickelodeon slime right there.
That
Yeah.
is. Alright. Oh my goodness. Yes, Aphelion gets one from Destroy. Wow. Perfect. Okay.
That's what I was like. I was like,
Sonya,
sure,
what would you like to do? You currently don't see anything else, but you do hear like terrible sounding things coming up the stairs.
Alright, I'd be like, come friends. Battle is joined. And then I'd like kind of come up to like,
They look at
there's a
you.
passive-
Yeah, they
passive,
look at
like,
these buggy boys and they're just like
I guess you can come too, but don't touch me.
Don't touch
Uh,
me. Da-na-na.
So I
As
see
you,
them.
yeah, you turn around and look down the stairs, you just see these hideous-looking things. Something that's a combination of a bear, a pig, and like, basically like a Sasquatch-looking motherfucker.
It's a vampire pig.
Yeah.
God.
The
leader of
pop out around the corner with a cape on.
The former hidden lord of Waterdeep would be terrified if he saw these.
Oh yeah. So these guys look just disgusting. They're like,
Alright, I'll walk up to this one right here and just be like, my god, what happened to you? Looks like you just got ugly, dipped in hideous. And I'm just gonna smack him.
all right. So you'll have advantage on this.
Yep,
That
nailed it.
sucks.
That's the most amazing thing I've seen.
Get some
Talking to
ichor.
Wow.
Worth. Alrighty. Second attack, however.
Yeah. As long as I got 2 of those.
That one will hit.
Okay.
Phew. 10 bludgeoning
10.
damage against it. You thud into that guy. It really hurts him. He almost stumbles backwards and falls, almost falling back down against the other one behind him, but the other one behind him just grunts, pushes him back up the stairs.
Yeah, that's right. You should all just get in line and bow down.
Alrighty. Gideon will step forward here. And he will... he's just gonna fucking fist these dudes. He slides up next to you, Sonya, and he will have advantage on this first one as he slams a fist into him.
Oh man,
given
slid
the
into
Mr.
Sonya's
Fister.
DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A 24
He should be honored.
for 9 bludgeoning damage, and then second attack, a 21, or a 20 for 8. So 17. The first attack kills this one as it just turns into mush in front of you. Starts rolling back down the stairs, and he steps forward and just slams into the other one. Another 8 damage on that. Okay. Eclipsis. You hear fighting from around the corner.
What's my speed? I've forgotten my speed.
You're
Wow, I've got him 30, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not yet. You turn 30 next month. Got him.
Oof.
I do. Can I like squeeze into that spot?
Yeah. What the hell?
I
Who's
mean-
fucking opening a fucking?
Sorry, that was really loud.
Yeah, no shit.
God, it's
That
like
was
you haven't
that was
gone
the
for like a
Flipsis
day.
squeezing between these two.
I don't know why
That's
that was so
what
loud.
Apparently, a
That's what that
Flipsis
noise
is made
was.
of like tinfoil.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
It's like a plastic bag of like.
Yeah, you're opening your fucking chips. I know.
No, it's like some weird biscuit thing. Whatever.
Buttery
She's not
biscuit
done.
base.
She's not here, so I'm eating them. Whatever.
This is your excuse. Okay.
Just like I'm a neckbeard for the next week. Excuse
Yeah.
my constant snack.
All right, Eclipsis, you can attack this guy.
Save
I
some of
go-
his beard
can I
for
go-
later.
To this spot.
Yes, right where you are. Absolutely.
I just squeezed through
The
those two.
flavors.
Yeah,
and
there's
I'm
no.
standing
Yep, on top of the
that
corpse.
guy. Okay, great. And then I'm gonna thunder wave.
Oh shit. Okay.
So basically starting here down the stairs.
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay,
So-
15-foot cube. It'll hit the first 3 that you see. They
Yeah.
all need to make Constitution saving throws.
Yes, they do.
Boom. Oh, that's a dex save. Constitution save. They all fail.
Perfect.
All right, so they all just get blasted backwards.
They take 13. And,
Yeah, they do. So the first one in front of you, immediately
Yeah.
you just hear that splatter sound. As bits and pieces of him are launched down the stairs. He's dead. And then these guys take the 13 and are flung back into the darkness. Okay.
Cool story.
Any other bonus actions or movement? I think you moved your max there.
I moved my max.
Okay. Lulu. Lulu, like, flaps her wings indignantly and refuses to fly close to these 2 bug boys. She just stays where she is. Aphelion.
I will run past and actually let me undo that. Let me see. Where's my? Oh, that's really as far as I can get. Okay. Okay. I will give Lulu a pat as I go by, and then pull out my bow
Yeah.
as I'm running. And
She
then
harumphs.
I can't see anyone. Is there no one to see?
If you move one more, you'd be able to see.
I can't move.
They're all up. They're all along these stairs, my boy.
Yeah, they are down at the bottom of the stairs. They've been knocked around the corner, unfortunately.
Use my full movement.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sorry.
Okay, I will hold an action to loose arrows when I see things come around the corner down here.
Perfect. Okay. And lo and behold, you see things start to come around the corner. The first one
no.
crawls up and is just like... go ahead. Thump. Nail it.
And
Damn,
oh, oh boy.
Yeah, that thing just explodes. It's just gone.
So yeah, there you go. So, 21 points of damage.
It is absolutely decimated as...
One in each eye.
Yeah. Do you want to take both shots at that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has to be, yeah. So they one in each eye, that thing goes and just goes rolling back down the stairs. You hear a slight squeak of like gas escaping it as it hits the floor.
Ain't no kill like overkill.
The other one,
Toots.
yeah, the other one rushes forward, crawling and clawing itself over the corpses of its companions, and it will get up close to you guys, and you see it scrunch its little beady eyes up and grit its teeth, and it goes...
Oh no. What a rip.
Yo,
ass.
Scuzz, you know that look I give you and Thumper?
Yeah. When Thumper
That's
farts.
the look of Flipsis is giving this guy right now.
Alright,
Is it worse
so...
than dog fart? That's what I'm asking.
It might be. Alright, there you go. See that green aura? That's filled now with disgusting green gas as it rips a fat fucking fart of fetid cloud.
So it's a con save?
So let me see. Any creature that starts this turn in the area must succeed in a con save. That was its action, though. The area, it's so dense. The fart's so nasty, it's lightly obscured.
It's very particle dense.
Yeah, dude. That's a... Oh.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
stars in the infamous words of
You can
that
taste it.
bastard. Oh, you can chunk a donkey.
It's the fart you can taste.
Yeah.
So we don't have to make a con save right now.
No, you don't. It's when you start your
It's
turn
just
there.
when we start our turn there.
Any creature that starts this turn in the area must make a con save. And
Okay, so I have a
passive,
question. Because this says can't take reactions if poisoned. So for as of right now, we haven't rolled, so we could still take a reaction if
yes, correct.
appropriate.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to, just for in case something happens between now and next turn.
Yeah, well, this one runs up the stairs and slathers at you, sniffs the air, does not seem to be affected by this stench at all, and will take a bite at you, Eclipsis, as you are the closest thing.
I stick my tongue out at him.
10 to hit you,
Nope.
and then a claw attack, a 6 to hit you. Fails horribly. Hamon!
Yeah. Question.
Yes.
It's not actually going through the wall, right? It's just.
It's wrapping around, it would wrap around the corner, but it doesn't, yeah, it wouldn't reach there.
It's still okay. Also, does it appear to be flammable?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, God.
Nature or Arcana check.
Definitely Arcana. That'd be more my thing.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, and that would be your first roll at advantage, so you crit
Yeah.
this.
I'm very sure
That's funny. So,
It's flammable and inflammable.
yeah, it is not. It is. You know exactly what it is. It is a. It is. Though it sounded like methane, like a methane fart. It is not methane. It is just a. It is more like a secretion from their body, that is just pure like rot smelling.
Yikes. Okay, that's
Not flammable, however.
Alright, so I'll go ahead around this guy. Definitely giving a side eye to both those guys a pass. With the
Yeah, they just
Now
kind
it's-
of. They just. You know what? They actually speak to you as you go past. They
Oh.
speak in Infernal, and and they say, "You do you, boo boo."
I am so offended I can't even respond. So I'm going to turn around and see the three guys, or actually two,
Just two.
just two guys. Okay.
They have such cute voices.
Can I tell which one's been injured? Probably. Well,
One of them is
I
One of them
haven't
is. One of them has like its arm is backwards after it got thrown down the stairs.
all right. I'm gonna go cast magic missiles at first level. I'm gonna do one into the one that looks weaker and two into the other one.
Okay.
And hope. Well, that's into the weaker one.
Yeah, it thuds through it. It looks staggers backward like it's about to fall over, but rights
wait.
itself.
Do I have to declare what
Yeah,
I'm doing
you
before
do.
I cast, right? Okay, so these two go into next guy. So 9 to that one.
Okay. It's a chunk on the other one though. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
You're just at the edge of the cloud. You're like, ugh.
Yeah, I ain't going closer.
All right. These two Mesoloths will just kind of post up behind Glimmer.
I'm still
Alright.
looking over my shoulder.
Walk forward. Walking forward like, that could only be the scent of the legendary giantess God. And then I would turn and look down the stairs like, oh God, it's worse.
Very good idea, Rudaball Veers. I'll do that.
Vicious mockery.
All right. Go. Which one are you doing against? The one that looks like it's about to fall over. Okay.
If you kill multiple,
It goes down.
You can only kill
It goes,
50
yeah,
with
it goes down, and its stench disappears with it.
Oh.
You sound
How?
Yeah.
mechanics that are mind-boggling.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's 10-foot radius, blah, blah, blah. While poisoned this way. Oh, no, it lasts for 1 minute. It's
Oh,
there.
okay.
It's still there.
Oh,
It excreted. Yeah, it excreted that shit, and...
it's gas.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I don't want to smell this bad. It packs it back up.
It just kind of sucks it back in.
Brink.
You know how when like things die, like everything just kind of escapes them?
Yes.
These operate in
That
the
exact same way. All right. Any bonus action, Mr. Glimmer?
No.
Okay. Sonya, give me a Constitution saving throw, please. Plus your your fucking radius.
Plus my me. Yes, this would be
You save.
9.
Oh, no, you fail. A 9 is a failure.
Grab
You,
I
inspiration.
don't have advantage on it.
no,
I mean,
he spent that inspiration.
yeah, I'm
The
immune to
D8 I
disease
gave
as a paladin.
Oh, no, the D8. You were right.
All right, I got a D8.
Got that date.
Ugh.
There you go.
Big eats.
So you start to feel the vomit welling up in your throat as these particles just go up your nose. Like your eyes are watering. You're like, oh, I can barely see. And then you steel yourself against it. And like,
I think it'd be like his song is just like about to like vomit. You just think of like a cheap woman that like approached him one time. You're just like, oh god, oh, and then like soon comes into his mind, and he's just kind of like that memory of like the bathhouse smell from his dream. You just kind of
oh
like,
yeah.
yeah, okay, I can remember better smells than this. And he'll walk forward, and the one that's left on the stairs, you're like, get your stink away from me. Oh no.
Oh,
First one will miss. The second one, however, will definitely hit. You knock it backwards. Doesn't die though.
All right.
It's very injured, however. All right, Gideon will stride forward, and he is going to basically just, let's see, send this guy to the back. He is definitely just going to finish this thing off. With his fist. Nope.
Give them fist.
There. All right, fist. Just fucking it. He gives it the haymaker from below. As his fist just digs into this dude's face, and he just flies backwards down the stairs. So, with combat ended,
I'd
Gideon-
like to say, because I was next, I was ready to. Gideon went up and he punched him over, and as he's flying down the stairs, the flips is just like kicks after him. It's like, ha, yeah, take that.
just like, yeah. Very good. Yes, you show that that dead Dretch who's boss.
Yeah.
All right, so the Dretches lay slain on
Do I
the
still have to
what?
make a con save?
Yes. This remains. This definitely.
Like, because that's still there.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's still there. So as you run out of there, you must make a Constitution save. You're fine. Yeah.
I'm
So
waving my hand, trying to spread the gas out, get it out of there.
disperse it. Like, somebody have a.
as she's running back up, Eclipsis is just kind of like shooing it into Aphelion and Hamon.
Come running. You're running out of the green cloud.
She's like, guys, did you smell this shit? Oh my god!
I'm holding my
Ooh,
nose.
that goes, doesn't
up
it?
a,
Trying not to. Trying
I'm
not
holding,
to.
I'm holding up a starting to cast a firebolt to use it like a candle or a lighter. Plugging my nose to the other side.
Yeah,
just
somebody has a fucking napkin over it, like the what is it, like the fucking like Sherlock Holmes and those guys when they would like find a dead body, they'd like take their like scented handkerchiefs out of their like pockets and just like, oh my, here, sniff that shit.
Just like, hold on, or, not Hamon. Song is gonna walk over. She's like, God, it smells ugly up there. Someone else deal with this. I'm just gonna walk away.
Gideon strides out unaffected, and he speaks in Infernal to the two Mezzoloths. So everybody but Sonya, of course, recognizes it as he says, "Stay guarding the steps. Seems that whoever that man was who descended down in there, this Ulder, must have fucked some shit up." And he snarls and he looks back at you all and he just says, "Whoever your friend is who is down there, it seems that he is just causing more trouble. I don't know if I should let you go back down into that pit."
If he's causing trouble, perhaps we can talk some sense into him. It makes sense to let us go down there.
His eyes narrow at you and he just says, "It's my sacred duty to guard this."
And you are doing a fine job, I'm sure. But we have our own job to do.
What confidence do you have? What confidence do you have that you'd be able to do anything against these demons? I've been only able to hold them back, create skeletons from their remains.
I have trained my entire life to deal with their like, and I looked at him and similar.
Does anybody else say anything to to persuade him to, because he's basically just like he doesn't want to let you guys down there anymore.
I have no idea what he's saying, so no.
No, he's speaking. He's currently speaking in common to you all. He told the Mesoloths in Infernal to guard the stairs.
Know what he's saying.
I mean, sure, you can raise skeletons, and those are good, but when you put meat on those bones, like these guns here, as you saw, clearly they're not a match.
He just looks at you and he's just like with that like, it's the look of the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy when he's just like, hey, it's me, it's Star-Lord, and the guy's just like, who? He just looks at you. He just gives you that like side cocked head and just is like, what are you talking about?
I don't know if you've noticed this because you're like weird looking, but I'm not, and I'm pretty sure I can handle some not ethereal things or some ethereal bimbos like those.
He looks at your weapon, and as you guys are standing there, you see the cloud, the direct cloud disappears, goes away. He looks at your weapon, seeing like the glowing mace. And his eyes narrow for a moment, and he looks to you. Can you give me a persuasion check, Sonya?
I will use my inspiration on this one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, awesome. So his eyes narrow, and he looks back up at you, and he says, maybe you are right. I don't understand your reasoning too well, but you look like you're more than capable. Find that bastard who went down there, that Uder Raven God. And when you find him, drag him back up here. I want to know what he did. We had these demons under control, and now they're rising up again. And what was those things? I haven't seen them. Those stinky bastards. Luckily, they were pieces of shit, and I was able to slap them silly. You all did well as well. You all did well too. And there's like there's a clacking and angry clacking from the two Mesoloths. They're like, "What about us, boss?" Like. And looks at them and just says, you killed the scorpion. It's fine.
I'm glad you got those bugs under control, but kind of weird. Talking to bugs.
I'm going to be sending one of them down with you.
Please, we do not need your assistance in this. We are fine.
No. I am sending one of them down with you. There is no reasoning here. This is not a request.
I was just looking straight in the eye. Fine. If this is your demands, we can acquiesce. But it is dangerous down there. Who can say whether they will return?
That is fine. They are disposable.
Just kind of muttered to myself, devils. Fine. I have no other complaint with these. Although there's a few more statues outside I could probably set up in case,
you will not touch those pillars anymore.
See, you're concerned about demons coming from below, and I have a very strong way to prevent the demons from passing through those pillars. But you don't want me to do this. So what's more important?
Whatever is coming through below is more important. You will go and deal with that. I'll stay here with my other servant. Watch the place. If you want, I can offer you respite here. Before you go down into whatever darkness is below.
Wasn't that something you were complaining about? A feeling you wanted to like take a nap because you were hungry or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Take a nap because you're hungry?
Not exactly.
Yeah, you give the baby a bottle and they go take a nap.
Do you have a bottle? What's in it?
No, that's
Whiskey?
Mostly booze and
Moonshine.
a potion of giant strength.
Oh.
That's good.
Really high proof stuff.
Put some hair in your chest.
Gideon gestures and says, I will be staying here. I must guard the ossuary. You can make yourself at home in the rest of the chapel if you need to take a rest. But do not touch anything. He glares directly at you, Hamon.
Do not worry. I will spend my time meditating. I will not try to do anything funny.
He steps to the side, and like warily like eyes Lulu, who's just been staring at him the entire time, and like looking at him, looking back at the two Mizaloths, looking back at him. So, if you'd like to take a short rest, this seems like a secure place too.
Short rest is 1 hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll ritualously cast Find Familiar to bring back Charles.
Ah, very good.
So I think I have enough things. It's 10 gold's worth of stuff, right?
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Do I not have?
Do you not have 10 gold? You.
No, but it needs to be essence, or not essence, incense and something else. Was it essence? I keep saying incense and charcoal.
Essence of incense.
So,
Yeah.
if you don't have that, let's say, I mean, that's fine. You don't have to have that on you right now, but you're in a chapel.
Yeah, that's a good point. I see candles and shit. So
Yeah.
he said don't touch anything, but I'm going to stare him in the eye as I walk around and search for the basic components.
Sensor. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Give me an investigation check.
Yeah,
And
that's not-
you'll get advantage on this because of the roll or the purchased points.
Oh, I already used that on the the Arcana check.
Oh, you did. You're
Or
right.
is it last? Yeah, okay. So this is regular.
Yep.
Investigation, you said, right?
Correct.
Yikes.
So, you're digging around, and you do find those things, but give me a dexterity save.
Yeah. We're good at the. Oh.
Okay.
Slightly.
Yeah, not the worst. But what happens is you're digging around, you're looking around in this area, and you actually like wander out into, you wander out into here, and as you find a cabinet that seems to have kind of ritualistic supplies in it, and you can like your incense nose tells you where you need to go. And as you approach it, you pull open the thing and it's stuck. So you pull a little bit harder, and as you do, you notice that it's backed up against one of the stained glass windows. And the door flings open, but it's too late to notice. But as the glass from the stained glass window topples on top of you, you're able to put your hand above your head and run back out of the way, as you will take half of this slashing damage from the from whatever it falls on your head. You take 1 damage.
Ow. I got a nice little cut on my finger.
Yeah, you have it on like your forearm or something like that as the stained glass rains down on you. Where you are though is actually pretty dang interesting. You see that there is in this area like the smashed remains of the fine furniture and the remains of the stained glass windows are strewn across this area. There is sections of one huge stained glass windows remain intact, enough so that you can still make out what the subject was of it. The window once portrayed Lathander, the god of light, standing amid fallen soldiers, holding his hands aloft as the spirits of those dead rise to stand at his side. Pretty awe-inspiring.
Yeah. Take a moment to appreciate that. Do a little inner prayer. And I will open or check through the cabinet and get the incense and charcoal, whatever I needed, and bring it back into the other room.
Who do you like an inner prayer to any
It's to Torm.
Okay.
But it's because we're also this is the Chapel to Torm, right?
No, this is a chapel of Lathander.
But there's Heroes of Torm outside.
No,
Or
there
was
were
it-
heroes
no,
of
there's-
El Terrell outside.
Okay. So Torm, the other place was more Torm centric.
Yes, definitely more Torm-centric. These
Okay,
are
actually,
all... Yeah, they're all heroes of El Terrell's pest. Yeah, heroes of El Terrell. Just like...
So what is the relation between Lathander and Torm? Are they all part of the same kind of
They're all part of the same...
good pantheon? kind of
Yes,
thing?
they are. Like, Torm, Tyr,
Yeah.
Helm, and Lathander are all very much like the good gods. Torm being, like, Tyr being more about justice. So is Torm as well. But, yeah.
Okay, in that case, it'd actually be directly to Lathander, but as kind of like a proxy through Torm. So it's like a prayer of Torm, but just kind of molded to be to Lathander as a thanks or whatever for the instance I found.
Give me a religion check.
Okay, hopefully
But it's a charisma religion check.
Oh,
So make
Okay.
it with your charisma modifier. What would that be?
okay. 3?
Okay.
And then I'm surprisingly not proficient in religion for
That
some
doesn't.
reason.
That's okay. Yeah. So you're not going to get the
Yeah.
proficiency. So it's just D20 plus 3.
I'm surprised I'm
What
not.
type of priest are you?
God damn it.
Okay. So you make your prayer, and maybe it's not as powerful as you. Yeah, it's not as powerful as
Distracted by
you.
devils.
Yeah, one, you're distracted by the devils that are in the room behind you, and the fact that this former priest of Lathander seems to be now dedicating himself to a darker goddess or a darker deity with Zariel at the helm, and. Yeah, I think you're just not used to praying to Lathander. You don't know how to really address, like, how to properly phrase your prayer. You're mostly just used to Torm. There's a slight glow in the room for just a moment as you begin the prayer, but as you start to fumble over your words and can't really remember the right, like, way to address Lathander, you maybe mess up their pronouns or something like that, and they're just like, and it's just suddenly the mood in the room just goes from kind of like that illuminated feeling to just. And you open your eyes and you have the incense and the incense and the charcoal in your hand. So if you want to resummon Churo, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll just kind of do that little like half wave to the room, just kind of back to the other room, like, oh, yep, I'm out, and then it's back in here, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. All right. So what
I'll
is
go pop squat and
as he comes back in, what is everybody else doing? Aphelion, what would you be doing up in here as you rest for your hour?
I would be bugging Hamon when he's done to identify the 4 things I have on me that.
Oh fuck. Well, that has to take more than a short rest because I'm taking an entire hour doing this.
So you can take the time. Aphelion, I'll say that in the time that you spent after you acquired some of those items, it's been an hour and with them. So you can basically, one, if you wanted to, you could know that the leather armor that you got off that ghoul is a +1 studded leather armor.
Okay, I would swap that out for the studded leather that I'm wearing.
You just right click it and equip it. Very good. What was the other things that you were curious about?
I also had a short sword, a dagger, and a belt that we picked up off
those
the
guys.
dude that had the potion of invisibility. No, I don't think it was that guy.
So there is a potion of invisibility
yeah.
that's already been determined.
Yep.
The other guy, he has there is just a silvered sword. That's basically just a silvered long sword. And
that was a while ago, and we gave that to
what's her name?
Rhea?
Rhea, yes.
Rhea. Yep.
The other 2 things are nada.
Okay.
Nothing to them.
All right.
Because it was
Had a short sword, a dagger, and a belt that we got off of the guy.
Wait, we thought they were all magic? I don't. We
didn't have a chance to check.
No, but I thought we did like an Arcana roll, and only one of them was. Or maybe I'm misremembering that.
No, you did an Arcana roll about the potion to figure that out.
Potion, that's what it was.
Yep.
So yeah, you find that there is you found just a normal short sword, normal dagger. So.
Okay, normal short sword, normal dagger, normal belt.
Yeah.
+1 studded leather.
Yes, +1 studded leather armor.
Pretty nice.
Which I will.
Yeah.
How do I?
Get the drag on some +1 studded leather armor. Oh, this
Also,
poor cat.
Or I just adjust the studded leather armor I'm wearing. Oop. Is that gonna work?
Possibly.
It worked.
What is Glimmer doing here?
So I would like to take out my forgery kit that I have, and as dumb as it is, I want to, because I learned Zariel's handwriting, I want to basically write like a very formal sounding letter that we have business in Hell Terrell.
Zariel's handwriting. Where did we see that?
The
book.
Resolute.
Yep. You actually rolled did you crit roll or something?
I think you
rolled
crit it.
really well. Yeah.
I rolled like a 20 something.
Yeah, sure. So you spend your time thinking here, and yeah, you give me a you can give me a yes. Do you have a forgery kit?
I do.
Okay. So do a forgery kit roll. We'll allow you to use your charisma modifier here because it's like a performance check, and you get a +3 on that as well due to the bonuses from the stream.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
17.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, you had the +5 +0. Okay, cool. You're not proficient in your forgery kit?
I am. That's the.
The +0 should be +2.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
What is
No,
all this
I'm
horse shit?
proficient.
Should we, is the proficiency
That
3
is,
at this level?
Holy fuck, what the hell?
Is it?
That's what I have on my character sheet.
Efficiency.
should
Oh,
be.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is 3 this level.
Yeah, no, but okay. No, you're good then. But I thought it would be
Yeah,
more than that because you get
No
the
idea
plus.
what that is, then.
Well, no, I was gonna say that you should get an additional +3 to that from the stream, from the bonus that you have from the stream, this divine hand thing.
Right. So 17 total.
17 total. Awesome. All right. So as you make this, as you forge this note, it looks as clear as can be about what the writing looks like in the Creed Resolute that you saw. What does it actually say? It's just like we are. You could present this and be like, we have a right to be in Helturel, signed by Zariel.
Yeah, it's like traveler's papers. No, it's like more like an official looking document that we're on demon clearing duty. We're to keep demons
Okay,
out of
good idea.
the city.
No, and that's actually pretty.
Inquisitorial
Yeah, that's
exams.
pretty interesting because you've learned that like Gideon has been charged with keeping demons out, type of thing. So that makes actual sense. Cool.
Yeah, we're like the backup crew.
Sounds good to me. Eclipsis, anything that you'd be doing on this shorter rest?
First I need to know what the hell I get back for short rest.
You
I
get
don't
nothing.
Get anything, right?
Nothing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Great. Awesome. Woohoo.
No, I wanted it to be a performance check for him on this
I
one.
mean, I'm still not exactly sure what's going on, so no.
Okay. Everybody, if you want to.
Last year, you were just like, I don't really know who this guy is, and I'm just like, I don't give two shits, whatever. Like,
You should also roll
Whatever's happening.
hit dice if you wanna heal up.
Oh, yeah, I got that glass cut. I gotta really heal up. Let's do that.
Mhm.
I'm at 100%.
I think only Sonya and Glimmer are the only ones who've gotten
wait.
bopped on.
Why do I have
Nailed it.
+0? Oh my
I do
god,
Are
this
these-
thing where
Why am I +0? Yeah, I guess you're.
during the short rest, are these little friendos still there?
Oh yeah, they definitely are.
Okay, who are they and what are they, and can I just like have a conversation with them?
Yeah, give me. So you speak Infernal, and they speak Infernal. So they. How do you start a conversation with these little dudes? They're not even little. I think they're actually pretty big. Yeah, they're just
Well,
medium
what
size.
are they?
So they look like this.
Like, are they insectoid things, or like what are
Yep.
they?
They're devils.
They're gnarly looking dudes.
Are they devils?
No,
not
they're
devils.
fiends. They
They're
aren't.
fiends.
I thought they were devils, but I guess not.
Mm-mm. So what would you ask them?
I don't ask them anything. I'm just like, I like a trident.
Oh, thanks. Made it myself. Well, no, I didn't
No
really.
shit.
Yeah, it's we're just kind of on contract right now with this guy Gideon. Kind of been, put to orders to help him out by the big lady. She pays well, so it is what it is.
How'd you get on that type of contract? Like, where'd you? How'd that get?
Well, give me a. He looks at you and he's just like, I don't know if I should be telling you this. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuade the shit out of him.
Should I use my inspiration? I'm gonna
Yeah,
Seriously, I'm focusing on my ritual. I can't listen over this. I'm gonna be focused.
Sick.
Fuck.
He says, I like you. You got some weird horns, and you got, like,
Yeah, your color, your skin color. And you know what? Yeah. So, do you know what a Yugoloth is?
Do I know what a Eucloth is?
Yeah, it
Does
sounds
a
like you.
Flipsis-
Sounds like you
No,
don't.
no. DM, does a Flipsis know what a Eucloth is?
No, she would not.
don't.
No,
Like,
she would
fuck
not.
if I know.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
You actually didn't
No.
even. Yeah, you didn't even read about them in like the research. So this is where it kind of like is strange. He's like,
So, you know how there'd be like the demons and there's like the
Uh-huh.
devils?
Uh-huh.
We're like the in between.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. Whoever,
just, like,
whoever
staring,
just
like-
like,
like
you know that whole blood war thing. I mean, it's what's happening down below. You know, he's got the devils, they got the fighting the demons, and then it's this whole back and forth. See, us Yugoloths, we know where the real benefit is. Whoever can pay us the most, we fight for them.
You're just like me.
What? What do you mean?
I don't live in hell, but like you're just. Oh, I get you so much. How do I do that? Like, what do you? How? Yeah.
it's
A Flipsis is
little
just
buggy,
like,
eyes
I'm
go
just, like,
wide.
this excited little girl, basically.
Ah.
Like, okay, like, tell me about it.
I mean, you just gotta be good at, like, haggling and being like, give me
I
the
can do
money!
that.
And then,
I can do that.
that's the thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just, our services are valuable, and, we give ourselves quite, like, you know, we hold ourselves in high regard, us Yugoloths. So, if somebody,
I can do that.
yeah, and if somebody pays us, they better fucking pay us, and then we do what we're told.
I could do that.
You're gonna take
Unless
an...
someone comes around and fucks something up, and I'll like give a side eye over to a Philion.
There's, wait, you don't know.
He like
Wait,
squid.
do you have to live in hell
No.
to do this? Do you have to have like bloodlines wise? Like, are you
Nailed it.
are you demonic, devil? Like, what are you?
I mean,
I
we're
did not
we're
notice
just
that.
fiends.
But like, do you have to be fiends to be a Yukoloth, or is
Yeah.
that just like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
how do I is there like a possibility of a transfusion? Like how
I
could that...
mean,
Well, I guess I don't know if I'm gonna stay in hell quite yet, so maybe I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself. Are you guys looking for any like contractors up top there? And I'm just like pointing back where I think like the surface
Just up.
is. Yeah, just like up. And I'm just because ultimately, like, I do a lot of seedy shit with like the underground. So technically, I'm a little closer to you guys. I don't know how well Eclipsis understands the hell and surface.
No, you just. I don't think you read any of the books in Candlekeep, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you don't know.
So I'm pretty sure
five.
she just is, like, she has no clue where the fuck she is, and it's just like an elevator down. So I'm just like, well, I'm like a little bit closer to, just because like I'll go in like the underground CD areas. So I guess I could, what if I could be like your in between? Is that a thing? How does?
you know what? I like you. Here, take my card.
He reaches into his loincloth and he produces like a piece of like material that looks to be some sort of like either hide or skin that's been tanned, and on it just says Zarark, Mesoloth for hire.
Is it like the Harley Quinn?
Yeah,
like,
it's basically just written.
mercenary.
Yeah, mercenary detective.
business card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like examine it really closely, flip it around. These are really fancy.
Yeah, I made it myself.
Yeah, I can tell. Like, you must have put a lot of. Do you have like a whole stack of them, or like?
I think I need to make more. I gotta find more rats.
This is a smart idea.
Yeah.
Get your name out there.
Yeah. You can just talk to, just say my name like 3 times. I think that'll work, and I'll come and like, I'll send word. I'll figure it out. Cool.
All right.
Cool.
You've given me a lot to think about. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
And if Flipsis just sits there like staring up at the sky or ceiling or whatever the fuck, like, huh, for the next 55 minutes.
Sonya, is there anything that you'd be doing besides just kind of like healing up and?
I think at this point, Sanya's like just really annoyed that he doesn't understand what the fuck like anybody is saying.
Yeah.
So
I
he'd be,
totally
like,
forgot we were
just, like,
speaking
asking
Infernal.
anybody for like the hooked on phonics version of Infernal.
Give me a
Hooked on Flamix.
hooked on flamings. As you sit there, like chewing on some jerky, healing up, give me just an intelligence check.
Oh, you don't want this.
Oh, come on.
Actually, it was bad.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
I
You
like
start
that
to.
advantage.
So we just watch as Sonya's brow furrows as he listens angrily to the conversations going on, trying to understand what's going on. You start to pick out key words and phrases. So you have a basically like remedial understanding of the start of some infernal. Like
I was
you're
gonna say immersion is very real.
yeah,
You can ask
you're
where the
starting to
library is and-
yeah, donde está la biblioteca?
First semester Spanish level.
Yeah.
And the swear words, the more bits.
All right, so you have one. So you have basically like the equivalent of a 2-year-old's understanding of fiendish, or of infernal, which is great. Oh no! Yeah, Discord just took a shit. Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy. Discord. I'm gonna change servers.
But a
Robot.
2-year-old's understand or a 2-year-old's like verbal. 2-year-olds can understand a lot.
Yeah.
They can't speak it mostly, but they can understand quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
2-year-olds
So-
can like speak full conversations.
Some 2-year-olds have language, but like
They language good.
they language okay.
Language better.
yeah.
Honestly, better than me. To be honest.
So at the end of your hour rest, you Mr. Churro is summoned. You see Gideon look down as he hears another kind of like thud from below, and he says, "If you're going to go down, you better go now. I think there's more coming."
All right, I'm ready to go, more or less.
So which of your devilish friends is going to join us?
The one that you've been speaking with, the Flipsis, gets up and waves and says, he says in Infernal,
Oh, it's gonna be me. I like this one. She's pretty cool.
points at a Flipsis.
I give him a weird look, and then a Flipsis a weird look, and then him a weird look, and then I shrug.
I throw up like a peace sign. Well, like, what up?
Yeah.
I look over to Gideon.
How you
So
doing,
you're
Nate?
just going to wait here as we clear out the basement for you? Is this the play we're going to do now?
I do not know what is going on down there, and I must defend the above ground. Yes, I will be waiting here.
Noted.
Right.
Well,
We'll have it cleared out in no time. Don't you worry.
I look over to Gideon like, are you angry? Or is that just like your voice?
His eyes narrow at you again. As he smiles as you see like sharpened teeth beneath his lips. This is just how I am.
Yeah, I look over to Flipsis. When one makes a deal with these sort of fiends, this is how you become. Please,
Yeah.
sure, we
Well,
must
I
go.
will say this much: Gideon can command a room. Like he's got the voice for it for sure. Like,
He's got a great timber.
yeah. Like he'd be a good drill sergeant for sure. Like,
Shall we go down these stairs, please?
Well, that's
I'm
why
taking
I
Churro.
wasn't sure if he was mad or if he was just talking. You know, it's like
We're just talking
Like-
here. We're just talking.
Like the vocal equivalent of a resting bitch face.
I'm sorry to
Resting
hear that,
voice.
Nate.
Bitch
Bitch
voice.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
condolences, my
Resting
man.
rage voice, exactly.
All right, so you guys head down the stairs into the darkness, and we'll take a quick break as you enter into the ossuary. 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 As Lulu, not happy to be accompanying this Mesoloth down there as well. It's just kind of funny, but we'll pick up in 5 minutes or so. As
Sounds good.
let's take a quick break, get some snacks, get some drinks, and we'll be right back.
All right, snack time.
Wow. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. I am very sorry to hear about that, Nate, and empathy and condolences to you, my dude. Let's play some chill music as we set up for the break here. We'll take a quick break, 5 minutes, because we started a little bit later today. I'll make sure that we come back in 5, and we'll continue down into the ossuary of click on the numbers 2765. There we go. That's what I need. Let's get all these things back up again. Yoink yoink yada. All right. We'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Don't go anywhere. More D&D right after this. All right, we're back. All right. We back. All right, who's not here?
Everyone.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's here, guys? I'm not.
Got him.
Who is it? Porkins and Destroy?
Probably.
Here, listen to me crunch.
No. Fuck. Stop crunching.
I'm just
Crunching.
gonna have to mute every time I eat one of these.
All right.
I'm trying not to crunch.
Jesus.
Hey, that wasn't me.
Fucking crunchers.
It's turning into a Captain Crunch stream.
No, stop it. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna fucking just
Let's do it,
mute
let's
you.
do
I'm
it.
gonna hard mute your ass.
I'm back. What the hell did I just miss?
This is the
Just-
worst ASMR.
Yeah, just
video.
ASMR. It's turned
Oh.
into an ASMR stream where you guys are
We're crunch.
Oh, no.
fuckers are just
No.
crunching. Oh,
We're
God.
crunching.
No, I'll fucking. I'm not lying.
Hold on.
Stream's over. Everyone go to bed.
Actually,
Fucking-
I really hate that shit. Not gonna lie.
Okay, no crunching. Mute yourself if you're gonna fucking crunch. All right, so I need to bring you guys over to a new map. As you guys descend down into the darkness, leaving the cemetery above you, or the cemetery chapel above you, you find yourself down in some dank dungeony area. As you arrive down from the vestment chamber, you find yourself in what looks to be a ramshackle, looted, and mostly destroyed workshop. This seems to be a workshop where priests and maybe acolytes would prepare dead bodies. So you see like slabs out where you'd place dead body for embalmment. They'd be prepared here before their final interment. The place has been ransacked, however. Knives and saws and piping and tubes are littering the floor, and there are acid and embalming fluids pooled everywhere amid a field of shattered flasks and jars. You see a door, though, to the north of you.
I go to the door.
Okay. As you step through, dodging the debris that's on the floor, the glass shards, the broken pieces of stuff, you notice on the ground that there are multiple dozens and dozens of tracks. There's things that have clawed feet. You see all kinds of stuff. Give me a survival check. I'll flip this.
Okay. I'm muted for my crunchiness.
I
by the way.
appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. What
I'm
did I
just
do,
not
survival?
molesting my microphone when I eat.
That's good.
That's my solution.
Yeah, just eat away. I breathe away from the mic. Okay. So, you look
I
down
mean,
the ground,
I talk so low, I
and
have to freak-
Flips, you notice the tracks, but you can't fucking make out who is doing that. You can't make out where these claw or like animal or some sort of tracks where they stop and the tracks of other things end. But you're able to point them out. If you want to point them out to somebody else, you're more than welcome to.
there are tracks on the ground. Who knows what the fuck they are?
You all
But-
notice that Lulu is staying as far away from what's his name? He has a name. From Zarok as possible.
I'm sticking close to Lulu and like talking softly in Celestial.
Yeah,
Just
she
like
Aw.
she's like
She's like, I don't like this guy at all. I don't know. Why does he have to be with us? And why does Eclipsis like him so much? He's not that cool. Look at him, he's a bug.
Yep.
You're speaking Celestial?
Yeah.
Celestial, yes.
Or she is? Okay.
Yeah.
Not that I would pay attention anyway.
Yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't get it. I think it, had something to do with the fact that, like he's like, a sleazebag, like Fahaya kind of deal, and she is too. So, like,
Does Amelia know that he's a sleazebag for hire?
No.
No, I didn't have a high enough perception check.
No.
But I do know that he's not a devil, right?
You know that he's a fiend of some sort, so you're kind of confused about what he is.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be like, well, he's not a devil, so like he's got to be in this for money, right?
Lulu.
That's kind of the mentality.
Lulu shrugs her wings.
I don't know, but it gives off a weird vibe.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I kind of give off a weird vibe too, but like, a good vibe, not a bad vibe, just weird.
Yeah.
The Mesoloth walks over and pokes at one of the vials and just like knocks it over onto the floor. Ting, 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 ting. Oops. Does anybody else? Yeah. Anybody else look at the? I mean, there's a door. If you want to open the door, you're more than welcome to. There are also track prints and stuff all over the place here, as I said.
Wait, the door might be a mimic. I've learned.
Even if Aphelion's saying that, like, I'm opening the door.
Okay, you open the door.
Okay.
Your hand doesn't stick to it. It doesn't consume you. It swings inward, and you see a hallway stretching out before you.
Here's the thing: if there's gonna be a mimic, I have to be the one to touch it.
Yeah, that's just the way it is.
What you don't know is that we just avoided a mimic encounter by you not opening that door.
Yep, 100%. I would not be surprised.
Right, so you see that there is debris, and you can see that like the embalming fluid and all that stuff has been tracked into this hallway and seems to spread further in.
So, something's getting embalmed here.
Well, this is a kind of like a crypt underneath the chapel.
Yeah.
Okay, but like this fluid.
Mm-hmm.
This is a flipsis.
Yes.
Just talking
Oh, hi, Eclipsis.
out loud.
Yeah.
This is me talking out loud, guys. Okay. So you got some people getting embalmed over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got the fluid getting tracked. I don't know what the fuck these tracks are, but is that the person who's doing the embalming, or is that like the thing that's been embalmed?
Or
Walking
is
up and
it
getting
they stole the embalming fluid and left with it?
and just put it on their feet?
No, like spilled it.
You can kind of get high off the fluid.
Is it spilled or is
It's
it?
very relaxing.
Is it
I mean,
like
they
is
spilled it and then they
dripping,
tracked
or
through it.
is it like tracked? Yeah, like did they step in it and? Well, I guess that's what I'm thinking out loud. Like, is this someone who stepped in it, because they were using it and just stepped in it and walked away, or is this someone who's like been embalmed? And
You look
he
around
walked
the
away?
you look around the room, Eclipsis, and I think you can take in that something came through here, and you can see that there are tracks going up the stairs as well. It looks like that this room was just trashed, just like somebody came through here and just did the whole like run your hand across the desk type of thing, just knocking all these bottles and vials and glass instruments to the floor.
So it's most likely like they stepped in shit and just kept walking and it tracked through.
Yeah.
Not the thing being embalmed. It's like just
No.
got up and walked away.
You can tell that this place has not been used in some time.
Other than someone tracking through some shit.
So the bears were trying to find demonic cats.
What?
They've knocked everything off the shelf.
Got him.
I was like,
Took me a second.
Hey!
But for real, we need to find our way. Let's go further in. This.
But you have a pig.
Yes, I do have pig. He's very nice pig.
All right.
Sure.
So who's the cat?
So you see ahead of you that the hallway splits to the east and to the west.
All right, east or west? Which way we
I
going?
go left. Let's go west.
All right. There's another.
West hallway, best hallway.
Yeah, as you head to the west, you notice that there is a.
Also, just like left better than.
You see that the walls of this chamber, they're lined with funerary shelves. Each one of them is set with dusty humanoid bones. Relics and holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr are set prominently on the number of these shelves. This looks like a place that
Where are the shelves?
all these little things right here. You can kind of see them at the
okay.
at the
The ones
edge.
on the edge. Got it,
Yeah,
got it.
and you can see that it's not like these are. It's not like it's a crypt where there's just a single body laid to rest on a shelf. It looks like there's piles of bones, and you can see that like a shelf has like 3 skulls on it, or multiple rib cages and stuff. It looks like these are just like groupings and pilings of people.
People?
As far as you can tell, the bones look humanoid.
How would I be able to tell if they didn't look humanoid?
You could do a medicine check, or a
Perfect.
survival check.
Doesn't matter. Both suck.
Mm-hmm. They look humanoid. They definitely look humanoid.
Yep.
And as you get closer, you see that on that shelf there's a metallic symbol of Torm sitting there, and
Yo, Hamon, that's your guy, right?
Indeed, this is the god. If all
Your
of
homeboy?
could say that. This does seem to be sort of the crypt you would have back in the. Oh god.
yeah, Hamon, give me a religion check. Just you should be able to be it. I would say you'd probably get it. Yeah.
I'm just
So
surprised I'm not proficient with
you realize that this is a main ossuary, and an ossuary is basically a place within a cemetery or graveyard where you is almost like a communal burial area, right? This is those who can't afford to have like a plot. Those who can't afford to have like a plot in the open cemetery and have a gravestone put there or a headstone put there, you would be brought down into the ossuary where your bones would be interred, so they would be like blessed by Lathander or a specific god or whoever it may be, and laid to rest. Yes, and laid to rest, but it would be kind of in like a communal group area. As you get closer and you see
the crypts in Paris.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pretty or I would consider a standard historical approach in Europe.
Yes.
So it fits that kind of archetype.
So as you get closer, Aphelion points out the symbol of Torm that's on one of the shelves, and as you get closer, Hamon, your eyes adjust to the kind of darker dim light here, and then your eyes go wide. There's something extremely off about this symbol. Your eyes start to notice that all along it are crawling what looks to be like sharp, like barbed wire, like wrapping around the metal, writhing. The metal itself looks alive, and you start to feel your hair stand on end as there's something really wrong. And your eyes dart to one of the other shelves, and you see a symbol of Lathander there, and the same thing dawns upon you. This symbol also is crawling with. It looks like it's oily, like the metal is soft and falling apart like it's rotting.
Yeah, noticing that I would start, as you say, like darting around looking at things. Like, no, this is not right. Why is this? No, this has been corrupted. This is supposed to be consecrated holy ground. What is? I look over. You bug. What has happened here? Why is these things corrupt?
You speak in Infernal to
Infernals
to Zarok. He looks and goes,
I don't know. I haven't been down here. Gillian just kept me upstairs, man.
Wait, what was his name?
Zarok.
Zarok? Okay. When Hamon says you bug, I said he has a name.
I do not care.
It's Zarok.
That's great. I do not care.
Bless you.
yeah, because all Sanya just hears is Zarok. It's fucking what? Glimmer, you're as the folks are talking, you feel something kind of like tingling in the hair on the back of your neck starts to stand up, and you hear kind of a rattling noise, ting 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 ting, as you turn around and you notice that one of the symbols of Helm is starting to like jump and vibrate. Ding, 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 ding. And you now start to hear a cacophony of this as more of these like metallics, more of these holy symbols start to kind of wiggle and vibrate on their shelves.
I'm not the biggest holy man. I know a few things about it, but that should not be happening, Hamon, right?
I
Is
look
that
back.
like an Amish thing?
A low hum begins to build in this hallway.
Well, it doesn't seem good.
We need to get back to the room. Get back to the
Stand
room.
back.
I'm gonna start running back to the room he came from.
Okay. Yeah, as you leave the hallway, there suddenly is you feel it in your, you don't feel it as in like, it's not like the ground doesn't shake or anything like that, but you feel just like a bass, like the bass drop of a song, as it's like, no, you know what it is? You feel the bass, the first bass line of a Nordic death metal song, just the low like, as you watch and almost like feel this. Who's the last one out? Eclipsis probably is who is the furthest in. Eclipsis, give me an Arcana check.
I'm eating a chip.
Oh yeah, I believe in you.
Oh no.
No, you're running out of the room.
Why am I running out of the room?
Do you want to stay there?
I mean, I guess if everyone else is getting out, I'd just be like, fine, I'll go.
Give me a dexterity. Actually, give me a Constitution saving throw at advantage. As you casually leave.
Cash.
Con?
Yeah. So you'll take half as much of this damage, as a necrotic aura emanates from all of the holy symbols on the wall here.
Yeah, Flips is just like, what the fuck is happening?
You take half of 17,
That's fine.
so you take 8. No, sorry, rounded down, 7. Right? No.
Yeah.
That's 8.
8.
It's 8. So you'll take 8,
Eight.
yeah, you take 8 necrotic damage. As you're like casually strolling away, all of a sudden just like you just feel this energy drain from you as you're struck in the back by almost what feels like a wall of necrotic energy. You throw up a little bit like the hum disappears. The hum disappears, and it starts to, and Eclipsis would notice this, because everybody else fucking got out of there, so Eclipsis, you get hit by this, and it's like the hum hits a crescendo, and then it goes away. But your ears catch that faint sound of it starting just ever so slightly again.
I'm being a little less casual
I'm paying attention to the sound of
about
the hum.
getting.
Do I see the effect of this, or is it not visual?
It's not visual, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
so
just
no-
come. Okay, I'll come back out. How about this, Philion? I'll come back out and I'll throw up.
Yeah, that's like you run into the room, hands on your knees, and you just vomit. As
What the fuck was that?
As she doubles over, Aphelion, you notice that her back is like lined with black veins, and you actually recognize this, Aphelion, as what your arrow does to your targets that you shoot. Oh, dude, I just realized what it is. Oh, this is a fucking reference, but it's like you just got hit with some Chernobyl, like the radiation poisoning on your back, just like. But this is D&D, so you heal. You're fine.
Sleep it off.
Yeah.
Chromosome damage? What's that?
Yeah, I don't know.
As she's throwing up, I'll just like kind of trace my finger over the black lines, like, oh,
Why the fuck are you touching me?
the damage done to your back. That's very necrotic.
I speak up. Shh, please. I'm trying to listen to the sound of the hum. I'm paying attention to see if it starts up when we're not out there.
Give me a perception check.
I'm just gonna tell him it's going again. I heard it, and
I'm
it's gonna
listening,
make you
please.
sick. So get the fuck out.
You
Oh,
hear, yeah, so it is low, but it is not increasing. And if it is increasing, it's like it is very, very slowly increasing at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to how quickly it triggered as you enter that space before, it's not the same escalation.
Whatever curse these symbols is proximity based, we have to be careful.
Let me
And I've never
propose.
seen anything like this before in terms of
No.
like this weird corruption effect.
No.
When I was
How?
in there, did I notice that?
No, I'm saying corruption. I don't know what it is, but it's something that's deviating what these symbols supposed to be.
Yeah. So like for Hamon's background, how much devil and how much demon do you think Hamon studied?
I don't think even Hamon knows that question.
You can't tell them apart.
Yeah, they were all just fiends.
Okay.
I probably was playing too much beer pong between devil and demon class, just they all kind of blended together.
Okay, so yeah, no roll for this at this point. Okay, Glimmer, what were you gonna say?
Fun at one point.
Nothing. I was just gonna say. I propose we instead go east.
Okay.
Wait, so what area was it that the energy was hitting? Was it okay? So it's only over here. It's
Well,
not
it was
here.
the areas with the shelves. Yeah. That's why Eclipsis got hit, because she was casually like strolling. Like, you guys were all like, "Get out!" and she was just like, and just boom.
Well, like, so when that was going on, and they saw like the barb, like it was like fluctuate, like the metal was flexing, and it looked like Barbie movie, whatever.
Barbie movie.
Yes.
So like,
No, it was like you guys were all having like it was like you were looking at something, and it was one of those like weird 3D images
Like
where you're having a
warping
bad trip.
kind
Yeah.
Okay. So that would have been recognizable to Eclipsis as well. It wasn't just like the religious people. who,
No,
like,
yeah,
saw
it was that you could definitely tell that there was something wrong with all of these symbols.
Okay. I would not have attributed it to anything because I am not religious in the slightest.
Mhm.
So I did not give two shits about it, which is how I justified like whatever, you guys are weird.
Meanwhile,
Like, so fast.
Zarak is just standing there waiting for you guys, just like, what's going on? What was
Is he
that?
okay?
Yes, he's 100% okay.
would
You
seem
work
like
here, don't you?
I mean,
that
You've
was
never been in the back room, but how long have you worked here?
it's been maybe like couple days.
And you haven't asked for a promotion yet?
Man, I'm being paid well. I don't want to try my luck.
I'm sure people like Zariel and Gideon would appreciate someone with some oomph behind them. Some go-getters.
You know what?
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm like looking
God,
at
you're
Glimmer.
just
I'm like,
inspiring
how
even
do you
further
get
like
that?
communist uprisings, even in hell.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna be getting paid in like 4 soul coins. I'm gonna ask for 10 soul coins.
Yeah,
Right. So
make your future.
Wait.
Hey, we're here to kill devils, not unionize them. Come on.
What are these
Look, they're
souls?
already unionized. It's order versus chaos.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Did you study one day in Devil
we
class?
we should we really should consider like rising up against the proletariat, like seize the means of production of souls.
So, what is Eclipsis? You actually had a question.
Oh, I was gonna ask what soul coins were.
You don't know what soul? Oh yeah, you're new here. They're primary currency here in the Nine Hells.
Like, do you literally just get someone's soul?
You really are new here.
Is it trapped in the coin?
Yeah, duh.
What's the exchange
No,
rate of gold
do you
to
have
soul?
one on you?
No. Haven't been
Why?
paid yet.
I-
My contract's not up. I gotta, you know,
Yeah, but I always insist payment up front.
it's not how we Yogoloths work.
I mean, even so, like, do you not have? What is it back at home with like your wife and kids, like the other soul coins that you've earned? Like
Wife? Kids?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, do you not keep just some in your pocket?
Like, you've,
I look-
like,
Do you
look
think
at
I'm
the-
stupid and then some idiot? I'm not some stupid Yugoloth. Fuck that. No, man. I keep my stuff back in my stash.
like, when you say stash, do you mean there's like a soul coin bank?
No, like I hid it somewhere down in fucking Avernus. What the fuck do you think?
Okay. Is there a soul coin bank?
No, that'd be super fucked up.
So big.
But, I turn around and whisper to the group. It's like, there's gotta be, right? If there's like a form of currency and they're so like law abiding in the hills, they gotta have a bank, right? We should rob that bank.
Hold on.
No.
Heist.
Hear me out. One,
I need my
we
bow tie.
will free a bunch of souls. And two, if we can't figure out how to do that, we have a shit ton of money.
I really like this version of Aphelion because
Aphelion,
because we're in hell, but you still want to do something like actually fun.
There's a
And
laugh
make
in there's a
sure
laugh in
you have-
Aphelions head of Garoth, who is just like the shield speaks to Aphelion and is just like, boy, I like what you're going for here. This is a different type of angel boy. Maybe those wings can be corrupted.
No. You misunderstand me. I'm saying we should try and free him. The souls.
oh, you don't understand soul coins. I'll teach you a little
No, I
bit
don't.
about them a little later.
I'm sure you will. Now shut up. I'll go back to the conversation.
Hell's changed you, man.
Yeah, no, I'm...
2 days ago, you were exploding bystanders. Now you want to rob a bank?
Ain't no fortunate son. Coming
Yeah,
home.
no, the robbing the bank is to free the souls. It's, it's for good. And if it turns out it doesn't work out for good, then we make it work out for profit.
I mean,
Aphelion,
how
I do
good
not
could
think,
that soul be if they're in a coin? Like, I don't imagine that's where good souls go.
Yeah, but I don't imagine it's where down on the luck souls go. Like,
And I will say right now, I will refuse to do anything to do with souls. They are souls that have been damned. We're here to kill the devils. I don't want anything to do with them. So we have a job to do. We can discuss
Well,
robbing banks, whatever later. But
here we
we
go.
need to focus.
So here's my opinion on what you have to say there. You're a no fun Nancy, so we ignore your opinion.
You killed
Uh,
4 civilians. I do not want to hear what you have to say. You have already damned 4 people to hell in hell. Now we have a job to do. We have to go find these devils or find this man and bring him back so we kill the devils. We can discuss this later.
Yeah, Arkok is like,
this is actually,
Azrock?
Hamon's
Zarak.
actually like, straight up angry now too. Hamon's actually gotten to the point like beyond just frustrated.
Which way do you go, Hamon? I'm assuming you're storming off in a direction.
To the right. I'm going off to the right now.
Okay. So you, in a huff, Hamon storms
Yep.
off to the right.
Oh, and of course, Churro's doing a very cute behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, I did, by the way, want to ask Aphelion because he was like touching my back, and I don't want him touching me, but he said it was necrotic shit.
Mhm.
So I was gonna ask Aphelion, like, so what, like, what?
Like what?
Like when I shoot my arrows, and there's like the black energy that surrounds people and weakens them. It's the same kind of stuff. It's honestly
so I got
kind of
fucked
bad.
by
to-
something celestial.
No. My abilities are not celestial as much as they are arcane. Necrotic is actually more.
I was like, why do you do
Yeah.
necrotic damage?
As you're having this conversation, Sonya, you watch as Zarak sneaks up behind Lulu and just kind of like pokes her in the butt. Lulu turns around and indignantly trumpets at him. Like, and just zooms off. There's just there's a laugh, like a small chuckle from Zarak.
Weird flying thing. It's shiny and sparkles.
That's what I said.
So as you guys, you guys get to this other chamber here. I'll just move the group of you as you arrive. That is the wrong thing to grab. Whoop, boink. Easy. There we go. Oh god, Eclipsis is on Hamon. Yeah. So As you guys enter this chamber, you see this rubble-strewn vault containing 5 marble statues atop daises. 4 of the statues are unrecognizable as they've just been covered in debris or destroyed or defaced. They're badly marred by rocks fallen from these cracked and destroyed ceiling. The 5th, though, is a finely carved statue of a man kneeling, like doing like the one knee, kind of receiving the knighthood kneel. Yeah.
Go.
They're all lined up in the middle? Oh, no, they're...
No,
Wait.
it's in the one
two
is at the
sides,
far
yeah.
end. Yeah, it's at the far
Okay.
end.
Yeah. So things in the middle just like pillars holding
Yes.
up the roof?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well, it's time to look around, I suppose. And I'll start with Tro's help, taking a closer look at the statues under the rubble here.
Yeah,
See if
you
there's any-
you try to look at them and they're completely unrecognizable after all the debris that's fallen on them. Their broken arms, heads have fallen off, mostly destroyed.
Any footprints on the ground, or is it just covered in rubble?
In here, there are tracks. Yes.
I will take a look and have Tro sniff at them at the same time.
Okay.
See if there's any
You can do a
tracks.
survival check with advantage.
Okay. Survive.
Survive.
Ooh. Okay.
So, you see that there are multiple types of tracks here. There are clawed, animalistic-looking tracks that you don't recognize and have not seen from before, but if they look similar to what those nasty bear-like creatures were that crawled their asses up into the main part of the chapel. There are, however, tracks of armored boots that walk up to that statue in the far side and then leave the chamber.
As in they go back up there and then come back, or they just go there and disappear?
Go up there and then come back,
Okay.
walking out of the chamber.
I'll kind of speak back to the group. It does appear there seems to be some human with heavy boots who walked over here to the statue. He came to this thing, or he or she came to the statue to take a look, and then they left the room. Perhaps we go take a look ourselves. I have a clue. And then I'll carefully keep an eye on the ground for traps or anything, work my way towards that statue.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Good one.
Yeah.
I'll
Make
just
sure.
walk up casually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I think...
You're just dodging the debris and the bricks.
Yep.
So this figure, this kneeling statue in the far side of the chamber, as you walk up to it, and you get closer, you can immediately discern that its head has been sculpted as if it was meant to wear some sort of helmet. But the helm is not present. Missing.
Does it have a magnificent chin?
You look at it, you look back to Sonya, you look back at the statue, look back to Sonya. No way. Sonya's chin is so much more magnificent.
Yeah.
I think my perception might be skewed at this point.
I do have that effect on people.
Those who are looking at it, seems to be something about the statue that rings a bell. Give me a religion or a history check, if you are proficient in it.
I am proficient in neither.
Okay.
I got history.
I am my
Religion
own.
is for nerds.
Yep.
Well, apparently I'm a nerd. I'm not...
Says the
religion.
paladin.
No, both Hamon and Glimmer are able to. Yeah, both Hamon and Glimmer are able to do
Glimmer
this.
is proficient in religion, but Hamon isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't focus on that part of the class, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So both of you recognize this. This is as you walked into the chapel, you notice kind of like you're from above, or when you walked into the chapel above you guys, you saw that one of the windows that is actually like still intact, depicting Lathander. There's another window that had a depiction of of the god Torm on the head of a man, of a kneeling man. This carving of this statue here looks exactly like the depiction in that window, in that stained glass window.
What is on the head of the Windows figure?
A glowing golden helmet.
Do you think perhaps our human...
It wasn't
interloper
intact.
here-
The window was not intact on the wall. The window actually had fallen in, but was still kind of intact on the floor. So you could see it, like, strewn about the floor. Recognize the scene.
Oh, yeah. So this must be what was the Helm of Torm is what they were after, right?
Yeah, that's what Uldir was trying to find.
So Uldir must have found the helm, but he did not return with it. So he must somewhere be in here still. With the very helm we sought to see.
Or maybe he found it here, and that's what caused the... Maybe that was causing something preventing the demons from coming in. By removing it.
I suppose it's possible, but how long is the wait, you Bug, how long has the one who the one who has hired you, how long has he been keeping demons at bay? I know you say you already been here a few days, but
Shit, man. Ever since it arrived, dude. And by it, I mean this big fucking city.
yeah, I understand. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I understand. Okay,
As soon as I think I was hired, he told me that I was new on the job. As soon as he's talked about this like all the time, because he's like so fucking anti-demon. As soon as Elturel hit the hells, some shit went crazy. The fucking so your girl Zariel, she was like, yo, go help out this guy Gideon and keep those fucking... Can't have them besmirching the city. So that's what I'm doing.
I see. So it's the removal of this helm is definitely after the fact of the demons coming through, because he...
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Just the order of events as you described them, and what has happened, and what we know from our side is he came here and took us after the fact. So this must have been in the same state when he was here, and then therefore he must have left out, and we can follow the boot tracks. I point to our scene, they left out here, and they must go to the west. Now, you, Bug, your trident, it is,
Man, shit.
It's your trident Hellforge in a way. Is it like the other ones we have seen before that have special properties within the planes of hell?
No, man. No, that's for them devils.
You are not... You know, it's not important. Okay, so...
Yeah, doing this... this probably confuses someone even more. Where this guy's like...
I'm a Yugoloth.
I do remember that in class a long time ago. Okay, it's okay. So what we're going to do, I have an idea. So you were out there when the thing went poof and hurt our friend over there, but you were not hurt, yes?
Yeah?
Okay, you see the symbols over there that we saw that were humming weirdly and doing strange shit.
Yeah?
Go hit that with your stick, please.
Why?
Does not hurt you. It hurts us. And perhaps you can break it so we can pass through.
I don't know, man.
I will let Gideon know that you're not going to do what you need to do to help us.
I'll let Gideon know that you fucking bullied me and what's in it for me? Hey.
Let's just say that if we have to get into a fight and you are in the front line, I will make sure to make my fireball not overlap where you stand.
That's okay. I'm resistant to fire. Ha!
Yeah, I know most of you are, and I have burnt a fair bit myself.
Yeah, he kind of his special fire.
I'll just do
special
a
people.
firebolt. I'll hold the firebolt out, and it's kind of got that more like yellowish golden glow to it versus regular fire.
Oh shit, man, that looks nuts. Hey.
It is good.
Hey,
He looks over to both Glimmer and Eclipses, who he's had conversations with now at this point, and is just like,
hey man, your guy over there, that like weird wizard bro, he's like trying to get me to poke shit. What gives?
He's got
Wait.
passion, and that's about it.
He'll fuck you up just as fast as anyone else. So
What?
you do you.
Oh, no.
Wait,
weird.
what?
Ah, shit.
Yo,
hear-
you
do
and
I
I,
assume-
we're in this for the same thing. I'm.
I hear this conversation, by the way.
give him a perception check.
Okay. I don't know if it's supposed to be whispered or not, or if we're just all here.
I mean, you're all just
totally not.
fucking, yeah, you're fucking eagle ears
Yeah.
over there.
I'm also not whispering at all.
Okay. Makes sense.
Like,
Please, Bug friend, This has nothing to do with. She say yes. I am here to destroy whatever fiend I can find.
Nate, it might be because I
Fiend.
upgraded the stream to
However,
like
right now,
1080p,
as it seems to
and
be,
so I
for
might
whatever
have to
reason,
downgrade back down
we
to
are not,
720. I also
immediately fighting
increased the
your,
bit rate,
player.
so
So,
if you're
As
on a
long
bad
as-
connection,
I'll
it
tell
might
you-
lag out and stuff.
I'll keep him off your back as long as you don't fuck us all up.
Okay.
You
Deal.
help us out. I'll
Yeah.
keep him off your back as long as humanly possible.
Churro snorts angrily.
What does that even mean, humanly possible? I'm not really.
No. This is perfect. I'm not human. I don't really know because they don't seem all that capable. But
Wait a
Fine.
minute, I take offense to that.
Yeah,
But
pretty
I just-
pretty much it just means everything you are capable of doing. That's all it means.
and they don't seem all that capable.
Alright,
so
alright,
sometimes
alright,
if it's
fine.
humanly possible, it's
Fine.
like,
Come on, give me a
Very
persuasion
fair.
check at disadvantage.
Okay. Persuasion.
hey, I was supporting.
Oh,
I said, I'll
jeez.
keep him. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Sermon,
Like,
sermon
I
mode
would
engaged,
say-
I guess.
Yeah, I
was
guess so.
like, hey, I'll keep him off your back. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
That's why I allowed him to make a persuasion check. So Zarok is just like,
Fine. I'll go poke some fucking shit for you. But you better tell Gideon I did a real good job. I'm gonna ask for some fucking bonuses after this.
and he starts heading off into the other direction. You can see that, yeah, there's footprints now along the floor that you may not have recognized before. So the group of you guys head back towards that area with all the shelves, and he walks up, as you are like out of the range of like the main central area there, he walks up to one of the shelves and just reaches a little clawed hand out and grabs one of the holy symbols. You don't hear the humming increasing. It seems that whatever it was activated and is now inactive.
What, man? This thing is like some bullshit little symbol.
Huh.
We were testing your trustworthiness.
I go slightly obsequious for a moment. Well, it seems like you are much more capable than you let on. You stopped the trap. We are safe. Hello, hooray! Now, what you do, and you hand me that symbol of thorn you're holding.
Yeah.
I don't touch it. I don't touch it, but I want to open up like my pack and just let him put that into my pouch.
All right. It hits the bottom of it and burns a hole through it.
I should have seen that coming.
And just
I'll patch
ping, ding, ding, ding. It just, like hits the ground, and then gets up and crawls away. No, it just hits the ground, and you can see it is still. So the symbol, it's still like writhing. There's something still off about it, but it just seems that whatever power was activated when you guys entered this area, it's no longer ready to go off.
Also, were we able to follow the footprints?
Yeah. Now that you got an eye for them, you see that it heads up to the north.
Alright, I'll have Churro on the trail.
Yeah.
I'll look
Wait.
Just follow my little pig. He knows where we're going. He's following the trail. This way.
Okay.
Wink, wink, motherfucker.
So you move forward, and it winds its way into an area that is another rubble-strewn vault. This one, however, contains some interesting stuff in there. There are 5 marble statues. Nope, wrong one. It's set with cushions and low stools. Actually, yeah. So you find yourself in an area here. Womp.
Oh.
Yeah. So cushions and low stools adorn this area. And above the empty dais, the wall is covered with a mosaic shaped from colorful chips of bone, artfully arranged to depict scenes of funerals, the migration of souls in the celestial realms. Lettering along the bottom of one of the mosaics reads, "Contemplate life. Death comes soon enough."
Oh,
Wait a
it's
second,
like
is that just
version
YOLO? What the fuck?
is it like the version of Live, Laugh, Love on the wall? Like,
Yeah, it's just fucking live, laugh, love.
or YOLO, like
just YOLO, yeah.
you only live once. Just fucking do it. Just YOLO. Yeah. So, Glimmer, you recognize this as an area where priests would probably, who are dedicated to dealing with the dead, would meditate to help them endure the dark nature of their work. This is the acolyte and priest break room where they would come after fucking like interning bodies.
Little cat poster.
Yeah. There's the whole hanging there cat poster.
Yep, the hanging there cat poster.
Oh god. Is there like a
Do I see
broken
like
vending
a
machine in here?
I
And
see like a sign up for like the company potluck on the wall as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Somehow we've fallen like another level down through the hells. We're actually now in corporate hell.
Oh, yep. Glimmer, Glimmer, do you explain that, or how do you relay that to the group?
it's like a priest decompression chamber. Here's their inspirational sayings. They got some nice colors to help cheer up their foul mood. It's pretty glum people.
Alright, so
shit
what you're
like
telling
this.
me is there's a bunch of stuff in here to help stave off depression from a bunch of people who have never been depressed.
Right, it's like a therapy lamp room, except there's no lamp.
Yeah, where's those Himalayan salt lamps up in this bitch?
Wait, what?
Now
Yeah,
it's
the Himalayan salt rock lamps that you like. Yeah. Dude, there's like 5 people in my office that have those at their desks.
No, it's funny. You know what, wait, is this? Are they like kind of pinkish in color?
Yes,
or are they
pink color lamps always.
So you know what? The pink comes from the arsenic and the salt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cute. What?
Yeah,
Really?
Just don't eat it. It's arsenic. Yeah, that's what make Himalayan salt pink. It's
Okay.
also why the well, no.
I need Sonya. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm gonna be good at this.
Plus, how much?
It's not bad. Yeah.
Just to stave off depression.
Nice. You're fine. Suddenly, there is a booga 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 booga! As this tiny little ugly like thing jumps out from one of the pillows, from beneath the pile of pillows, and gives you like literally tries to scare the shit out of you. Stares up at you, realizing that you are completely unfazed. What is your reaction, Sonya? This thing is just like,
I think I'm just like, oh god, what the fuck is this? And then like Slobber Chop, I think we'll like kind of try to run out at it. It's not a cat, be like,
yeah, the cat suddenly comes out, and it very quickly pops back out of existence, and you watch as Slobberchops chases whatever this thing is out of this entryway here to the north.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah.
I don't think that was a motivational.
It was not a motivational.
It was a motivational speaker.
Yeah, someone decided to sneak a demotivational poster into this room. It seems.
Yeah. Was that like I don't know, like the company like hired a motivational speaker
It's the
to,
intern.
like, it could be the intern. Yeah, he doesn't quite get how this whole corporate thing works yet. He still has
That's
a
why
bit
he's
of
still
this-
here.
Yeah.
Well, this does seem to be a nice room and all, with the strange little things scaring us. But perhaps we try to follow the path on further, or does it end here?
It goes onward, yeah.
Shall we continue on? I feel this is where we need to keep going.
Well, I think if we continue on, we're probably gonna run into more of those little things.
I'm not too scared of them. They seem to be quite harmless.
I don't know. Did you see it? Seemed like a fiend.
Yes,
Seems
a
like-
small harmless fiend that I have. I could easily burn if things come to pass. I'm not too
I
scared.
mean, you never know. Fiends are, fiendish. So scary.
I don't
love-
understand what you're trying to get at right now. I will
Hold
burn
on.
them if they attack. It's fine. He's just
Yeah.
being a little scary boo. So we
And Hamon, you notice that the tracks go in that direction as well.
the same way the guy ran.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we run into more, I will let you take the first shot.
Yeah,
And
that's
start
fine.
walking. I'll start walking this way.
All right. So as you reach the end of that hallway, you see that there is a door, and as you get close, you hear a strange noise emanating from it. It sounds like, it sounds like the people in control. You just hear somebody like talking.
No, for me, I was about to say that this whole break room vibe was giving me that Control vibe, because it's like you're in like this hellish, broken down building with dead bodies and shit around. Yet
I was realizing
break
after
room.
watching Scuzz play some of that, and you play some of that, it's a lot like Stranger Things. There's
Yes.
a lot of
Yeah.
similarities.
It's X-Files meets Stranger Things meets The Matrix meets, I mean,
Oh, fun
Finnish
stuff.
mythology. Apparently,
So you hear a double. You hear like a double voice, like emanating from within. Like you hear two voices almost talking with each other.
Is it in common,
No,
or can we tell?
it is
okay.
not. Everybody, give me perception checks.
You got it.
Oh yeah.
Philion,
Oh.
nice. Okay, so Glimmer hears at one part hears Infernal, and then doesn't recognize the other thing that's coming through it. And let me just see something. Okay, yeah, so you can hear Infernal as your ears perk up. Aphelion. You recognize the Infernal as well, and then suddenly you hear a tongue that you haven't heard anybody speak besides Lulu. You hear Celestial. And then you hear the... Actually, no. Ooh, fuck. Neither... Who understands Abyssal?
I do.
So, but you
phonetics.
don't... Yeah, I got phonetics. You
I
don't...
think,
So...
Eclipse does too?
Yeah, but that's
No.
actually...
Yeah, part of
I
Homo's
don't know
backstory
Abyssal.
is
Oh,
both
never mind. I
both
thought you did.
Infernal.
Just
So
I
Glimmer,
know
you
Infernal
hear
is
two things that you don't recognize then. Sorry, because he's not speaking Infernal.
I hear tongues.
Mm-hmm. You
Hey,
just
did
hear
I not-
tongues.
I can't hear him because I rolled too
No.
low.
Yeah, you rolled
Okay.
too low.
I
But it's
hear
through- there's a
something that
solid
I don't
door.
Recognize. I hear something I don't recognize, and I hear Celestial.
Celestial and the.
That could be my mom. I kicked down the door.
Okay. So you kick down the door. Within this room, you see a shallow meditation pool filling the room, set off from a broad landing edged by a low wrought iron railing. Wondrous frescoes along the walls depict souls gaining the blessings of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. The frescoes on one wall have been twisted, though, into an abyssal form surrounded by a shimmering portal. The pool is littered with mutilated bodies of humans wearing the uniforms of Baldur's Gate and El Turrell. Swirling water of the pool roils with shadow, and it's shot through with patches of black ichor where demons have fallen. An armored man with a shield slung over his back crouches among the bodies, writhing in pain. His eyes are closed, and his hands clutch at a golden helm on his head, as if trying in vain to claw it off. Unintelligible words spill from his lips, some sounding saintly and solemn, while others resonate with a cruel hissing. So at this point, Hamon, now that the door is open, you absolutely hear him. You hear words that sound kind of like, yeah, like these like hymnal like sounds of fucking heaven and bells ringing, and then it just switches into like but it's abyssal, the sound of demon, the tongue of the demons.
Which I do understand. So is there words I can pick out, or is it still mostly gibberish?
No, you can pick out. It says, "You will serve Baphomet, and you will serve him in the abyss. Come to me, come through the portal. You will serve me." And then you hear, and then Aphelion hears in Celestial, like resist there's another voice that says, "You will resist these urges. Torm blesses you. Torm's might is strong. You must fight against this evil. Fight against it now." And then it just kind of repeats back into this demonic voice calling for him to be drawn to the abyss.
Okay, I will quickly translate the Celestial I hear.
Okay, Hamon, do you translate the
really-
abyssal?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, but it seems that he is being driven by Bahamut to try to jump through this thing, but held back by something.
Yes, I'm not sure exactly. Well, Torm, obviously, but it's Celestial. I didn't think Torm was, Celestial. But anyways, I'm gonna run in towards the guy.
Okay.
Caution.
So you run,
cautiously.
as you run towards him and he looks up and his eyes are just like his eyes alternate from being like almost like fucking flashlights of light to then just going shunk and turning to like inky full black. And as that inky full black eyes train upon you, Aphelion, the portal behind him Three large looming figures step forward
Oh,
as you see three greasy furred minotaurs wielding large nasty fucking axes step forward, red eyes glaring at you, ichor falling from their mouths. You see like spikes and like extra like bone protrusions from their backs as these demonic minotaurs bellow out and charge towards you in anger. Let's roll initiative.
fuck! This is where the skeletons are coming from. Which makes sense. So this is the portal then, most likely.
Oh man, just bad rolls today for initiative. I've lost all my luck.
You've spent it all, my dude.
Mm.
It is all
spent-
gone.
It is
Spent
a
all of my good
zero-
initiative luck in the first,
It's
like,
a zero-sum game every time.
however many sessions we're in at this point.
So he's the well, actually no, I wasn't one who saw it. Never mind.
Derpy rolled? Yes. Okay.
I did.
It was funny. I had the Hamon mix in the background out of combat on YouTube, and it just started playing BFG Division as the Minotaurs came out. So I'm muting that. I'm putting on the game music now, which is basically the same thing.
Nah, Rip and Tear and
Rip and
BFG
Tear, Rip and
Division.
Tear. Yeah.
They're like the opposite ends of the combat music. You got the metal and then you got the full synth.
Yo,
Okay.
it's all good shit.
So, start of the round. It ain't Glimmer. Suddenly, that little fucking tiny dude appears again, and he goes says, "I'm gonna get you, motherfucker!" And Sonya make another wisdom saving. Okay, you save.
Annoyed as the fuck by the thing.
Yeah, he's just like, ah, fuck! And he can't turn invisible again, so there you go. That's his turn.
Dude, I love Quasits.
Glimmer.
Quasits are like my favorite.
Actually, I don't think Sonya can actually fail those because I get +4 from. The
Yeah, it's 6 + 4. So he just, what do you say? Do you like react to that?
I think it would just be like, the fuck,
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
you stupid bitch.
You have fucked up now.
Oh boy. Okay, Glimmer, you're up first.
All right. Looking at this thing in the middle, I'm going to try and reach into its mind, cause it to be confused, and I'm going to cast Enemies Abound on it.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. Okay. It will have its wisdom save, I assume. Yeah.
Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence save. Yo, your boy is super smart. Not. All right. 2. All right. So, as you cast the spell upon it, its red eyes. You see confusion enter its red eyes as it snorts. You can see like the fucking like black snot pouring from its nostrils as it shakes its head in confusion, like it has something wrong, and its ears flick, and then it looks to one side and it looks to the other, and it just bellows out as it looks to want to attack its buddies. Good job.
All right. And I'll call out to Aphelion, keep your head down, and inspiration.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yeah, there's some artillery probably going to fly over your head pretty soon.
Head down, shields up. That's the way we like to.
That's the way we like to. Yuck.
Yuck.
A flip, sis. Your turn.
Alright, so shit's going down in here.
Mm-hmm.
My hometown.
Well, there is a little fucking closet chilling right behind you.
He's just funny. I mean, sorry, like, I don't... I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, I just find that thing funny, so...
What are you gonna do?
Like,
I'm gonna
Quasits
go
are
in.
funny. They are.
What is... I mean, what's wrong with it?
I mean, it's your call. You don't have to attack it if you don't want to. There's definitely nothing calling you to attack it. I'm pretty sure Sonya's gonna smash it. It's just...
I find it hilarious because I keep seeing it be like, "Meow!" and I just think it's hilarious. I'm like, oh, aren't you cute? I'm gonna move in here. Can I move past Peppa?
Yes.
Pig?
Yeah.
He's small. He's very small.
Yep. This little
I
closet
feel like-
yells
like
out
I-
in common, just says, "No, you're not allowed to. God damn it!" and will try to claw you as you move out of the way and misses.
Nope.
Shit! It swears in abyssal, whatever that would sound like. Hamon understands that. Okay, so you can move past, yes.
Okay, so I just went 25.
Mm-hmm.
Can move an extra 5 if I decide I need to. But what I'm gonna do is hold on, just 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
One Mississippi.
Got him.
Okay.
What's a
That's all I
Mississippi?
needed. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of run in, not really knowing what I'm running into.
Yep.
And I'm like, fuck. And I think I'm gonna be using my once per day armor of Agathis.
All right, and it's at level
2.
Yes, so it is at level 2. So you have now 10. It's an additional. So cast it at level 2.
So yeah, I get 10 HP, and then whenever I get touched, they take 10 cold damage.
Yep. All right. So
Right.
I just added that to your thing. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, but that doesn't take a spell slot, right?
No, it does not. That's just once per day.
I-
Yeah. So what does
I
it look like?
get that.
The room is filled with like liquid. So
Yeah, so I mean, I think I just walk in, and upon realizing it's kind of, I mean, not really a reaction, but just kind of a fuck, and then I kind of tense up, and I guess kind of draws. Sure, we'll say it manifests from the surrounding water in the air and some of the liquid from
Moistness.
below, and it just forms in like ice around me, which is not something that Flip is used to. So she'll kind of look like, what the fuck is happening to me? Because I like stress out all of a sudden, and I just like explode with kind of
yeah,
icy.
I was about to say I could imagine it's like if you put a piece of tape on a cat. And you're just like, just kind of like, like you're just like trying to shake it off, like what
Yeah,
the
and
fuck
I'm like,
is?
what is this?
Yeah, and it's like it's not pure ice looking because you sucked up some of like the black ichor from the pool around you as well. So it's got this kind of weird, murky, almost like light and dark sheen to it that is wrapping around your form. Okay, so
Deep Horizon special.
oh yeah, for sure. Gosh. So you hear as this minotaur snorts, lets out a large bellow, and it will just run at the two of you. A 1 is a Flipsis, a 2 is a Phelion. What do we get? A Phelion.
2.
You're about to get a fucking charge at you as he attempts to, as this nasty-ass Minotaur attempts to gore you. A 25 to hit.
Ow, yeah, that'll hit.
13 piercing damage, and then an additional,
Wait, I can't add inspiration to AC, can I?
nope.
That's
That's
only
specifically a,
20 damage total.
Ow.
Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, you about to get yeet.
Yeah, no, I'm not very strong.
Yeah, so we just, oh my fucking god. We just, I mean, this is actually good for a Phelion, I'm not gonna lie. But you just watch as this Minotaur just lowers its head and just goes, and fucking charges forward, just nails a Phelion in his chest, and he flies back 10 feet and lands at like the, just gets fucking, just launched back 10 feet, lands at the foot of Hamon. We can definitely, you don't get knocked, oh yeah, and you're knocked prone, so you just, like, thrown upon the ground. Hamon, you watch as a Phelion just gets fucking yoked in your general direction.
I just look up at a Phelion. I look up at a...
And I looked at a Phelion like, ¿Qué pasó? Look back up.
What?
I'll look back.
I don't speak Amish.
I refer to it when things get crazy. Now, what this guy in the armor and the helm with the eyes, which we can assume is probably the guy we're
You
after.
guys recognize him as Ulder. Yes.
Ulder. Okay. Does he seem to be? And I don't know. I don't want to do anything that's too crazy because I don't want to roll for this. But
He
just
doesn't
at
seem to
first
be injured
glance,
at all.
He seems perfectly fine. Okay. Well, hopefully Torm forgives me for this. I am point. At a
That's
point
Ulder.
Oh damn, he's badass.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that priest eye. All right, I'm gonna cast Fireball.
He does kind of have the fucking give him the what is it the Forrest Whitaker eye.
Yeah. It's right between the two back there. So it's gonna hit the three of them plus him.
Okay.
And I'm also telling Churro to hold because after I cast this, I'm gonna have him do something real quick.
Okay. So go ahead and cast that fireball.
Yeah, here it comes. It's not great, but this is not something.
Gets
It's
on my
DC
case
16.
for killing innocents, immediately hits innocent with fireball.
Minotaur's not innocent.
But that guy is.
He's strong. He can take it.
You
I hope. I really hope, actually.
Man, who would have
Dex save?
Full hypocrite.
Yep.
Ulder crits it.
He's fine.
Damn.
So yeah, you watch as the shield that's okay. So you watch as like the shield on his back with the fucking like flaming fist crest on it, just like the fireball just washes over it and like a wave over his back. All the other ones, let's see. Top Minotaur saves. The one that got the enemies abound on it fails terribly, and the other one fails, and the other one saves as well. So they all take half damage. The ones that did save. Okay.
And then,
Ulder
it's the
takes
second
half that
part.
as well.
Wait, did I already? Oh, I already took the spell off for that. So wait. Hold on. Okay. Then I'm gonna have as the fire, the kind of goldenish, holy-ish kind of flavor fire whirls out. Then I'll have Churro run forward to Ulder.
Yep.
And he seems, from what I can tell, he seems to be trying to take the helm off his head.
Oh yeah,
right?
he's trying to fucking pull it off, like he's clawing at it.
Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna help, but I'm gonna tell Churro to try to assist with that action.
Okay.
If he can. So
Got
he's
it.
Concerned pig trying to help.
Concerned
pull him
pig.
out.
Emotional support pig trying to get him to get it off. All right, Aphelion, you're on your ass. You got a fucking two nice little holes in your chest where those horns gorge you.
Right. I'm gonna get my way up to my feet, like climbing up Hamon's leg.
Okay.
And get back up to my feet and like dust myself off. And that was a strong fucking hit.
Thudded you, dog.
I'm gonna get back in there. Actually, I'm gonna do something uncharacteristic. I'm gonna actually. Let's see. So that was 20. I'm actually gonna get down over here next to
You cannot.
him. I cannot.
No, you were prone. Half your movement to get up.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So as close as you can get would be to right back next to where you were.
Right back next to, I'm getting right back up to him.
The fucking Minotaur looks at you like, like
I'm just like screaming as I charge at him, and I'm gonna fucking like put my head down like I'm gonna gore him back, and then just like slash up with the sword instead.
Just put the horn on your head, like a
Yeah,
sword on your head.
Just like.
I will. Short sword attack. 23
yes.
for 8.
Stabs him in his gut.
Second attack. 13. Ugh.
Well, just missed. Do you want to spend the D8?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Awesome. Hits.
Another 2. All right. Or that's not another 2. I'm done. That's another 9.
9. Okay, yeah.
And
So those are your 2 attacks, bonus action. You want an offhand attack?
I have a shield.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
But I am going to second wind.
Okay.
Which, is gonna be. Do I not have a thing for it? I don't have a thing for it.
Kylo Ren, punch yourself in your side.
That's gonna be 1d10 plus. We're level 6 now, yeah.
Yes.
So 1d10 plus 6. That's 12.
Okay. let's go to Sonya. Mr. Annoying Little Quasit is still there if you want to get him.
I mean, at this point, just like, look. Do you ever see the movie Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the general's like, you know, being hit by the shrink ray, and he just kind of walks up. I'm just gonna step on this guy.
I actually thought you were asking the Quasit if you've seen the movie. Mars Attacks.
Brother, have you seen the movie Mars Attacks? Ack, 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 ack.
I think I was walking like ack, 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 ack.
Splat.
Yeah, you hit him. He's first attack hits. That kills him. He's like, no!
Splatted.
He's
like,
gone.
right, now that's taken care of. We can take care of less important things. Pardon me, Padre.
I fucking love
Walk over there.
Quasit.
There's BFG to bit.
Yeah, so there was 5. Yeah, you know, you're up there. Do you want to do a second attack with a ranged weapon?
Sure. I'll huck a javelin at
as you're running up,
army.
just do the fucking.
I'll just run down the hall, just like.
Hut, yeet! Yeah, it'll nail it. The one right in front of Aphelion?
Yep.
Yeah. Thuds into his chest, sticking out of his nice fucking hairy fucking pecs.
Yeah.
Looking good. Alright. The Minotaur in the back snorts, shakes his head like he's got ants in his ears, and turns to his buddy.
Cow disease.
He'll reckless. Going to reckless great axe. A 21 to hit. Definitely hits. So for 11 slashing damage against that guy.
Got him.
The other Minotaur is just like
The fuck?
they're all like, yeah, they're gross, oily, bony, hairy bodies just soaked from this water. Mr. Mesoloth is like,
All right, time to party.
and he will fucking yeet forward.
Why does this Mesoloth feel like he's something straight from Rick and Morty?
Yeah, he kind of
Right.
is.
Here I go, killing again.
I mean, he basically is. Yeah. And he goes,
All right. Fuck that portal.
and he is going to cast his once a day spell that he hasn't used yet.
Uh-oh. It's gotta be good, right?
Yeah, it is. He casts Cloud Kill,
Oh!
Wow.
and he's just like,
Isn't that a high-level spell? Good.
yeah. I mean, it's his once a day innate casting thing.
Yeah.
It's a 5th level spell?
Yeah.
Get in with that poison.
He's just like, all right, and he puts it right on the thing right there.
Ooh, gnarly. Oh, it's got skulls in that. That's really cool.
It's a 20-foot radius thing, by
Oh,
the
it is
way.
metal, yeah.
That thing is
We're
big.
living a metal album cover right now.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. So it is... Jesus, I have to look and see what the information on this thing is. Because when the creature enters the spell's area for the first time on its turn, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw, or else it takes damage. Okay. Cool. That's his turn. Other Minotaur starts in there, so it needs to make the Constitution saving throw. It'll take that 17. I'm just going to keep it at that damage. He will fail. Wow. Okay, so that guy...
Bad.
Yeah, that's a really shit roll for him. All right, so another 17 for him. Okay, and he will move forward, and seeing that fucking dude casted, he's going to charge forward and try to gore Mr. Mesoloth. An 8. Jesus fucking Christ.
Why couldn't he hit like that from me?
Yeah, I was at a moment's kind of like, damn it, why didn't he hit him?
And he just crushes and like shoulders into the wall. The room shakes. Lulu will move up to cover everybody but that Mesoloth. Glimmer.
I wasn't expecting to get this far. I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Just not gonna do anything? What?
No. No.
You're like the player in the game who's just AFK eating pizza while everyone else is.
Yeah, basically.
Your pizza cat. What the fuck?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I have no mental thing, but I imagine a clever mock at the guy in front of the Thelion.
Okay.
Meta block statement insert here.
Yeah. I don't know, I was just enjoying watching this happen. And I was like,
Fails.
oh,
Okay. 3 psychic damage against it. It'll have disadvantage on its next attacks. Okay.
Your meta comment hurt his soul.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Cow to tabletop game.
Bonus actions.
I think so. No.
Okay. Eclipsis. What do you got? You got a nice lineup right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's something I'm looking at right now.
Oh, is this Mad Max?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is good.
I'm
Good.
gonna-
I love this line of music.
Wait. I need to look at. That's only one creature. I am going to throw out a light
All right. So
to hit these. To hit this one and this one.
yeah. Okay. So what does your lightning bolt look like as you cast it?
I think it's just like you know how my shocking grasp. It looks similar to a shocking grasp in the sense that like my hands will start like staticky like you know whatever because I'll just like start playing with it. But I
Root of all
get
beers.
really-
Nate listens
I don't
on
know
the
if it's
he
overwhelmed
listens to
or
this
angry
like
or-
over
or
usually like
whatever
a
it
speaker
might
in a
be,
store,
and
so I
I'm
don't
just
think he's
like-
near a keyboard, so he can't really do the points thing.
clap
Okay.
my hands together and just goes like a big old crackle down the center of these two big stone minotaurs.
Yeah,
Um,
they each take the full brunt of that damage. So 26 to the first guy, and full 26 to the second one. They both failed. That is fucking gnarly amount of damage to him. Okay.
Oh, brutal.
I think that means the guy in the back gets to make a saving throw against my
Oh, he does. Okay.
I think so.
An affected creature chooses another target. No. Oh, wait. Let me see. If an
the
enemy
bottom
provokes an
paragraph.
opportunity attack, if the creature must. No. Each time the target. Oh yeah. Each time it takes damage, it makes another saving throw. Okay. Wisdom again.
I was like,
No, intelligence, right?
Damage.
Mhm.
So technically, you should do this twice because Fireball also hit it.
Yeah, it's taken damage a couple times.
Boink, boink. Yep, it's fine.
Get fucked.
Ooh,
I mean,
ma'am.
stay salty, my friend. Cow, man.
Yeah, so they both get fucked. This one, however, is angry at you, Eclipsis. It'll have disadvantage on this attack, but it raises its great axe and tries and snarls. It's going to do reckless to get advantage or to negate its advantage or disadvantage. So it will just be normal here, and it just goes a 14 to hit you, which will miss.
Misses.
So now you'll have advantage on it on any melee attacks. Come on.
Yeah. So, question is there anything that Churro did that round trying to assist the guy, or is it just he's completely out of this entire?
No, he's out of this.
So that was kind of.
I need to make that guy have a another thing. The cloud kill.
Oh yeah, because he's in it.
Oh, he fails against the cloud kill, so that's a full 17. He didn't even hit you, Eclipsis. He's dead. He just watches this thing breaks apart as he rots from the inside from the damage of the cloud kill
Oh,
and just falls forward.
That's brutal. I'm
Do
going
I get
to.
like
Okay.
stone sprinkles over me?
No, you get gore sprinkles over you.
Oh,
Wait, are Minotaurs demons?
These are.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. So that one exploded into a nice fountain of gore. I'm gonna have Churro for his action assist. There's one just above. I can't see, but there's one up here somewhere, right?
Yes.
It's on move. So he's going to go bite the ankles of that Minotaur to give it advantage of whoever attacks him next.
Yep.
with melee, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cast at 3rd level Mind Spike at the guy in the back.
Okay.
We'll get to make another save.
Yes, but he'll have to make the int. He'll have to make an int save,
Yeah.
which seems to not be that high for both of them.
That hits him for 20. Okay, it's a DC 16 Wisdom for this.
Oh, sorry, wisdom. So there's the intelligence, so that the damage
Okay.
doesn't break it, and then the wisdom he fails as well.
Nice. So it takes 22 psychic damage. So 2 little pokers go through his forehead.
Yeah, and he nearly drops his axe as one hand goes up to his head, and he's caught in the fucking stink cloud. He's just like spinning all over the place. He is not looking good. That guy's about to fall over.
Hell yeah.
Felion. There's
I will-
just like a rotting corpse of a minotaur in front of you.
I will step over Churro, and I will attack this guy at advantage because of Churro.
Yes, you will.
By angles.
27.
Yes, that'll hit.
For
And then you'll
10.
have advantage on the second one because of the stream perk that somebody added in.
Yes.
Oh,
so,
nice.
So second one is going to be a 27.
Yeah, both hit.
Thanks, stream.
For
All right.
9.
Okay, 19 total. Both of these lance into it, cutting across his torso as this minotaur now angrily looks down at you.
Still alive?
Oh, yes.
Action surge.
Yep.
Uh,
Why won't you die?
23
Hits.
for 8.
Yep. Okay.
And 26.
Yes.
For 10.
How do you kill it?
So because I've got like the hooked blade, I like slash at like one ankle, then hook it around the other, like behind his knee on the other side, cut that out so he falls down on one knee, slash up his chest, and then across his neck.
Yep. It's just a surgical evisceration. As it just falls over. And you just hear the next to you fucking what's his nuts? Zarok is just like,
Ah, nice, dude. Ah, sick.
as he appreciates your evisceration there.
Like give him a nod and then turn to the one in the cloud.
Yep. Okay, Sonya.
It's a me, a Sonya.
Yeah, you could basically sneeze on this thing. He's so confused. He's got the mad cow eyes right now. He's just like, give me a Constitution save, Sonya, as you wade into the stank cloud.
Yeah.
You're fine. So you take half of 17. You take 8 damage. You're just like, oh, you're just the one who's just getting stank upon this entire time. You're just like, oh god.
Oh, it smells like poor and hideous.
It smells like
And then you go up to this one who's just like, its head is just swaying side to side, trying to find a target to hit. You have advantage on this.
You're gonna make one hell of a burger.
That hits. And you kill it.
you got the one-liner for the kill.
There you go. So yeah, you get the burger kill. What do you do?
I think he's just kind of sitting there super dazed. I think, oh man, I think Sonya will go full Doom guy and just kind of like try to break off one of the horns and just like
Nice.
beat it to death with its own horn.
Yep, I love it. Just rips it off and just.
Beat him with his own ugly.
And he just.
Yeah, beat it to death with his own ugly. I love it.
And we just get the closing moment is as it goes quiet in here, and all you hear is just the echoing off the wall of the last like plop of viscera as it hits the pool, and the raving and celestial and abyssal of Mr. Ulder Ravengard. The Mesoloth Zarok drops his cloud kill, and it just is like,
Fucking sick.
and we'll pick up there next time as you now have rescued Ulder Ravengard. from whatever the fuck is going on to him. Or, well, you found him. You haven't rescued him just yet, but you've definitely
Yeah,
found him.
Still.
We're gonna like go all
Fucking
Bolvar
something.
Four
Come
Dragon
with me if you
helm
want to
off his
live.
head.
Yeah, and you all gather around. Yeah, we end with you guys gathering around Ulder, and he is just clawing at this helmet as he's speaking once again in both this abyssal, like, ooh, like, you will join me in the abyss and be my servant, and then, no, fight against the demon, fight against it, reach to the light, you are one of mine, and that's all that is like. It's just these two voices intertwined speaking in abyssal and then celestial and then abyssal and celestial, and that's what, like, we fade out on that echoing through the ears of each other, of everybody in this room.
Damn,
Neat.
that was a fun session. I liked it.
That was pretty fun.
Cool. And I like the, and as Rudolph Beers is saying in the chat, I think I like this, the ability to add those bonuses. So as more people start to use those and more viewers start to come in, they'll be able to kind of add those in. They're not game breaking either. It's just like, oh yeah, advantage. That's fine.
Yeah, it's a little fun little power
Yep.
spike that the audience gets to give us if they
Yep.
feel so
I
inclined.
would like for us to be able to use it on our enemies, though.
Nope.
I do like that idea.
Nope.
I love that idea.
Nope.
I want it to be harder.
Okay,
No.
I want to propose one option, one very specific option.
Okay.
Give one of them to let Peppa Pig have an attack. Just a one damage attack. Just if you want to see the pig do some nomming.
I would allow it. I would allow it. I would allow that. I would.
100.
I would allow. No, I would allow. You could spend that 1,000 on to have the whatever it is, divine hand of like allowing for it to work.
Oh.
So that's fine. But yeah, good shit, guys. You've now, the next time we'll pick up with Ulder Ravengard and trying to figure out what the hell is going on with this helmet on his head. And oh yeah, I like that idea. Instead of it making it so that it's the enemy NPCs harder, you could, like, Chuckles, if you wanted to, you could spend points to have Peppa Pig do a
I
thing.
might be the only one who's gonna do that if that happens. But yes,
No, hell, I'm
100%.
gonna do that too.
Just have Peppa just run in and headbutt shit.
Dude,
Boink.
I had 5,500 points to spend, and
Yeah.
I spent 2,000 on nothing today. So
Yes, you did
Gotcha.
waste
Yeah, we're
2,000
turning-
points.
Yeah, we're gonna boost Mr.
Peppa?
Churro into the Peppa / Churro into the biggest
just
demon
all-
/ devil
if
kill
we-
machine.
just
So if we
just pile your
all-
points into it.
So if one person puts 1,000 towards it, that's 1 damage.
Yeah.
If a second person puts it, that's a D4. If a
Yeah,
third
yeah.
person, that's a
Yeah.
D6.
Here's a visual approximation of what's gonna happen.
Okay. Is it gonna just be the? I was gonna say if you have the pig, or it's that pig, or the other thing too. I was thinking of is actually I have another. We'll go
Oh,
one. It's
okay.
the see if it's yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Is it the headbutt pig?
No, oink.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's after midnight, so it's time for us to head to bed. Thank you guys so much. Next time I want to talk to. Well, Porkins, I can talk to you about this while in Discord. But holy shit, it's so hard to set up fucking Gloomhaven. Jesus Christ, that stuff is crazy.
God.
Wait, what exactly? Actually, I don't want to go into too much detail here.
The TLDR of it is it's
And I'm
like
I'm falling asleep.
it's a board game. It's a board
Oh,
game of epic proportions where like.
Is it the one playthrough one where you permanently change things? Or
Yes,
is it...
it's a
Yeah,
persistent campaign.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
like a D&D board game where the DM is simulated by the game.
Yeah, it has like
Gotcha.
AIDM.
Interesting.
It's cool, but it's like Jesus Christ, does it fucking take a while to learn?
Tedious to get started. Yeah.
It actually isn't much. I wouldn't say it's like a lot to get started because you just have to like getting a scenario set up is not that tough. It's just learning the steps of like here's how combat works. It's a card-based combat system, which is interesting. There's like it's almost like 5th edition is easier because everything is just on a D20. This is like nothing like that, where there's like all these different things from the start of like elemental things. Like if you use a spell that has an earth element to it, now earth element is now active, and every round afterwards it wanes. And if it's in a waning or active thing and a ability is used that says that it draws from that element, it does an extra thing. Like Jesus fucking Christ, it's nuts. It's crazy. The rule book has 84 pages.
The hardest part of
Holy
that for
fuck.
us was learning like the rules for actually the AI. Like once it makes sense, it makes sense. But at first, we're just kind of like, the fuck.
Yeah, so that kind of reminds me of Axis and Allies, which I have, but I've never played because we were looking for a simple tutorial on YouTube, and there was a part 1 of 3 10-hour video on it.
That sounds like Axis and Allies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that game, but my God.
I'll share the
Yeah, it's just
rule
like,
book
I
in the
haven't
chat.
bothered to learn to play it at this point, just because it's fucking a long time to learn to play it.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Well, I'm glad you guys liked this. You guys have made a friends with your new little Mesoloth, or the Mesoloth Yugoloth.
Some of us might have.
Friends
Yeah.
is a strong word.
Friends is a strong word. He's besties with Glimmer and Eclipsis, but maybe not the rest of you guys. But thank you guys. Storm King's Thunder tomorrow. Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sick. We're off to fucking Casino Royale. I'm excited.
Yeah, I got my Discord image all ready for it.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Take it easy.
All right,
Night,
everyone.
guys.
Those nachos.
All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Those in the chat. Let me find this this thing. It's Gloomhaven rules. Gloomhaven rules. There is a onlineflipbook.com. This thing is fucking insane. I gotta piss so fucking bad. Pasting. Boink! Alright, there we go. Why do I have the exclamation point in front of it? Oh, that's why. There we go. Alright, thank you guys so much. I'm Scuzz Nugget. This has been our Descent into Avernus campaign. We've had Sonya played by Porkins. We've had Glimmer played by Lunacia. Flips is played by my wife, Derpy. Hamon played by Chuckles. And Aphelion played by Mr. Destroy. And I gotta pee like a fucking racehorse. I gotta get out of here. Take it easy, guys. We out of here. Bye.